Tits is an established joke on Twitch, so it'd be good. Yeah, I mean, I guess that could work. Anyway, let me turn on Neofeud. Hold on. This has been a while. We've got to get back to solving the mystery and making the evil Coke Jobs family pay for their crimes. Hold on. Yeah, it's time for Neofeud. Alright, there we go. Stream category updated. Change the title to Neil Breen game. Alright, let me adjust the size of the game. Those goggles give you a resting derp face. So good. Yeah, I originally was just gonna have them be a one-off thing, but I kind of like keep using them because they look so fucking stupid that I think it's funny. Plus it fits the whole like cyberpunk theme. All right, so last time we uncovered that she was actually conspiring. We didn't meet by happenstance. Sybil Bush Clinton was running a secret conspiracy to enlist us to help with the, what is it? The Fraternity Egalite? What is that dumbass name of our little group? I forget. But yeah, we were a victim from the start. She's agreed to be honest from now on, but I don't know if I trust her. I still feel like this conspiracy stinks to high hell. I think she's in on it. I don't know what to believe anymore. The Freemasons, I think. Yeah, I mean, this is an Alex Jones fever dream. The Freemasons are probably involved somehow.
Hey, thanks for saving our asses back there.
It all good, dog. Except now yous owe me a get out of jail free card. If her majestic bayness pin a golden cop badge back on you.
I love you, Proto J.
I bounced out a CFC slammer for free. Sick and mutiny deals, yo.
I'm pretty sure Her Royal Highness will grant you immunity without... Oh, Jobs. I'm regretting thanking you already. That's all. So, what's our next move?
The loss of Gertzel is a major blow.
The Egalite Cooperative, that's it.
My father has a meeting at the Oasis Country Club. It's basically a giant floating golf course / resort for royalty. It's a long shot, but maybe I can convince him to help us out. We'll have to backtrack into the past a bit so I can arrive in my official Rolls-Royce Skycar.
Okay, what's the game plan on our end?
You guys take the superpositor in invisibility mode and keep an eye on me from a distance in case anything goes wrong.
Sounds good. Back to the future. I mean, the past? This time travel stuff is making my head spin now.
God damn, I love this game so much.
That's all.
A bunch of graphs, blueprints, schematics of everything from Stratoplex castle interiors to seriously classified looking vehicles to dossiers on high profile individuals. Ah, I see the navigation controls here. Alright. To the Stratoplex. What did you say it was? The Coastlandia capital? I don't need to go here just yet. The Fulcrum? Spatial coordinates set. Now I just need to set the time I want to travel to. Set time travel. Travel to the past.
Carl, can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear, Sybil.
Great. Just remember to stick to the plan, okay?
Right. Hang back, stay out of sight, keep an eye out for trouble. It seems the Superpositor's stealth cloak mode is working.
Great. And don't get too close to my father's Zep yacht. It's got a built-in missile defense system and an air force of drones.
Aye, aye, ma'am. So, do you think your dad will really listen?
I don't know if I can turn my father from the 1%er dark side, but I have to at least try. If I can't garner his support, we'll have to go to Plan B, overthrow.
War is the continuation of diplomacy by other means, right?
Yeah, well, we have to hope for the best.
Good
I
luck.
mean, they're not wrong. They do say that. The logical extension of diplomacy is war. Wait, what's happening? Am I controlling Princess Sybil? Oh my god, I am playing as her! Whoa. An EX-1000 military humanoid. When the first fully sentient warbots were sent out to destroy populist resistances in Europe and the US, they all came back with robot PTSD, and a few went on vendettas, slaughtering, warmongering politicians and their military superiors. They were known as Rambots. You can play as a woman, woke. I'm pretty sure the person who made this game is trans. These newer models are heavily lobotomized into mindless slaves to avoid a repeat of that and to cut the billions paid in robo-veterans PTSD therapy and disability benefits. Man, the fucked up part is that the American government would, like, 1,000,000% do that if that was an option. I lobbied my heart out to help build the economies of war-torn areas, but it was mostly shot down in meetings as being a naive millennial. She's just like me, for real, for real. Why can't Neofeud stop current daying us? Android Royal Guard. They were originally based on cream of the crop FBI and secret agents of the country formerly known as the United States of America. They took the nation's finest agents and replicated them in engineered android bodies. That sounds horrifying. The eugenics of it has always kind of creeped me out, even though I've been surrounded by these guys since I was born into my golden crib. King Warren. Important rich people. Global business leaders, global political leaders, each with at least 1 trillion in net worth. I hate most of these giant dickheads that I'm forced to rub shoulders with to get things done. That's my father, King Warren Clinton Bush, Chief Executive President of the Clinton Bush Dynasty, Chairman of the Transplanetary Federation. Dear God, King Chief Executive President is like, oh man, this person was really good at like science fiction writing. That's such a good like sci-fi dystopian title for the future hyper-capitalist America. That this, I mean, at least this version has like cool robots and floating cities. We're basically currently already living this reality, except without all the cool cyberpunk stuff. I better go get this over with. Can I talk to any of these people?
Good afternoon, Your Highness. King Clinton Bush has been expecting you.
Thank you.
I'd prefer not to talk to these people right now. My father's over there.
Damn, Walker, you've really upped your golf game.
I've swung a lot of heavy metal in my day.
Wait!
You Clinton Bushes always got the trump card in politics, though.
Don't short your own stock.
That's her father?
I'm sure you'll be taking my Martian resort from me any day now. In fact, I'll throw in my Jupiter mining colony.
Wasn't he in the opening
He's
sequence?
still badgering you to let him use your orbital station? Nola, is it?
Oh, gosh. That plus $1 trillion in seed capital for...
He remember this guy was like in the opening sequence. He was blonde Matt Gates.
Jobs on a stick. Am I seeing things, or is that psycho General Walker Coke Jobs that tried to gun us down with his warplane at the Capitol?
That's him. Oh no, this is all wrong. Just keep your eyes peeled, Carl, and be ready to get us out of here. Walker could be setting a trap for us.
Oh my
Yes,
god.
And Princess,
Yes?
you be careful out there, okay? You're our only hope. I mean, you represent us common people. We can't lose you.
I love you.
I'll do my best, Carl.
I mean,
Princess Sybil.
just kidding.
Great to see
Unless...
you all in one piece, darling.
I'm just joking.
Your dad was worried
Unless-
sick about you.
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you, General Coke Jobs.
Sibs, there you are. The General here has just been telling me that you've been busy of late.
Yes.
I like how he has
I've
an
been working on a
Illuminati
number of
triangle
projects and
on his suit pocket. Very
Your daughter's
nice.
been
Very
doing
Alex
some great
Jones.
work, Warren. I ran into her at the Capitol, in fact.
Really?
That's right. She was down there lobbying the government to help with them.
Wait, how old are they? Kind of unclear because I think these elites are like semi-immortal or whatever. I'm not really sure what her age is supposed to be.
Poor low city ragamuffins.
I think she's supposed to be like an adult. I think her and like she's supposed to be an adult, definitely.
Especially the foster robots.
That's my Sybil, heart of gold.
I was down there overseeing the rollout of new security measures. You can never be too careful, especially in light of current events.
That's right. Those slum-sprawl terrorists commandeered a CJ-74 Archangel and shot out an entire floor, right?
A damn shame what it is. An attack on us royalty? In our own castle? The hubris of it. We need to hit them goddamn
The
radical
hubris.
Islamist robo-terrorists back hard. No offense, Princess.
Radical Islamist robot terrorists.
We better not broadcast our attack to the public just yet. Better to just do some executive order backdoor strikes. Loose lips sink ships. Ain't that right, Sybil?
Absolutely, General. While I'm generally not in favor of violence, we've got to keep quiet about our machinations. We wouldn't want the wrong people getting wind of what we're up to.
That's great, Princess. I'm real glad we all understand each other. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some business to handle before the G8 summit. Warren?
It's crazy how much geopolitical and business knowledge it took to make sure that all of these fused dynasties make a real twisted sense. No, that's what's genius about this. It's not just like throwing out names. It's like actually I could see this kind of happening. This actually makes a lot of sense. And like its allusions to real world stuff make it a lot better.
Princess?
Of course. See you there, Walker.
That's the Coke Jobs attack drone that hit us at the Capitol. Sybil, You gotta get the hell out of there.
Oh, Jobs. No, I can't run unless the General makes a move, or King Warren will be onto us and the Egalite Cooperative will be ruined.
If that plane opens fire in this golf course, you and your father will be torn to shreds.
Oh my
I know.
god.
Please let him just leave.
It's a trap! They're gonna assassinate the king!
Oh, thank Jobs. That was close.
Sibs, such a wonderful surprise. How's that fancy air car I bought for you working out? Not still pulling to the left, is it? How's your mother?
Dad, come on. You know I hate Sibs. I'm not 5 anymore.
Dad, don't
Oh,
call me that.
Oh, good. We're out of earshot. Where the hell have you been, young lady? I took 500 of my best CIA off the case, installing my technocrats in China and the Eurozone, just to look for my rebel princess daughter. You know, that's what the Neofeudals are calling.
God damn it. This game is so incredibly paced. I love that. I'm installing technocrats in China and the Eurozone. I love the person who wrote this game.
The rebel princess? You know how that makes me look at World Economic Summits? How the hell am I supposed to run these planets if my own daughter won't even back me up?
OMG, Dad. It's not my fault that my humanitarian work is against the
Like this, I would love to read this as a novel, you know?
grain of your Royal Country Club. That's where I've been this entire time, doing real work on the ground with my mixed species, mixed income community initiative. You always told me to think for myself and do something great with my life. Well, I'm doing that, and making the world a more equal and just place is my great calling. You're the leader and keynote speaker of the G8 Summit tonight. You could change the culture, maybe back me up for once.
Sybil, Sybil, Sybil. Oh, my innocent little flower girl. If only you truly understood how power really worked, you'd know why that's not possible.
I am not your naive little daddy's girl, and I will not be condescended to anymore. I'm trying to help provide equal opportunities to the 99% non-royals, build communities, bridge the interspecies racism that is tearing everyone apart, one riot, shooting, and terrorist attack at a time on the planets you claim to be
Isn't
running,
that
but you mostly just
morally
ignore and
wrong?
exploit.
You want me to treat you like a grown-up? Fine. Here's the hard truth, princess. There have always been the haves and the have-nots, and that's the way we'll always be. Let's say I open up the Clinton Bush coffers to the commoners, the unwashed terrestrials, redistribute wealth. Sure, they would be eating lobster nightly, sporting shiny chrome body parts the skies would fill with flying cars, for a time. But helping the poor is like throwing money into a fire. They just burn it up and ask for more.
God. Whoops.
There's no return on investment. I've already pushed billions in aid to terrestrial slum sprawls this year alone with nothing to show for it.
That's because it's all being funneled into slush funds of corrupt cronies. My own
Game's
cousin-
audio is really low.
It's fine
Let
to
me
do
turn it up a bit.
some philanthropic work here and there. Hold some starving robot kids, or do some boutique
better?
urban gardening photo op with inner city transgenic youth to get the liberals on your side. But not too much. You can call it crony capitalism, or you can call
Sorry, I
it
didn't realize it
putting
was so
family
low.
first. The way I help you, my daughter. But a bigger problem is that if we were to start putting more than token resources towards the billions and billions of hungry mouths down there, the other dynasties would sense weakness. And as the resources waned, they would come after our castle. Then someone, the Coke Jobs probably, would take our place as dominant neo-feudal power. And we all know that Walla General is only happy when it's raining bullets and bombs. His itchy trigger finger would hit the big red button and start World War III the second he was given the ultimate throne without our family to put him in check. See, that is the heavy
Hold on, let me check something in my audio mixer really quickly.
golden crown of thorns I must wear, my dear. You may call me evil, and maybe I have some of that in me.
There we go.
But I, Warren Clinton Bush, am the lesser of two evils by far. We can't always have utopia, my dear princess. Sometimes we have to be strategic, settle for what is achievable. Compromise. That is the heart of politics, after all. True equality, democracy, that's a fantasy of the left.
That's ludicrous. If sentients on the ground just had enough to lift themselves out of the poverty trap, who knows what they could do? Who knows how many great scientists, engineers, artists, the next Einstein, the next Noah Goetzel could be living in that slum, slaving at a dead-end job, forced to become a drug lord to survive, wasting his talent just...
Yeah, I can't remember what famous writer or person said this, but, like, in response to a discussion about, like, did you know that Albert Einstein's brain had, like, extra big, like, gray areas in places and stuff? Like, I can't remember what it was. It was, like, some conversation about Einstein's brain, and this person responded saying, like, yeah, I care less about anything of Einstein's brain than I do the knowledge that there are people more brilliant than him who will live and die working inside a sweatshop, and how tragic that is. And, like, yeah, I feel like that's definitely a reference to that. That's because, what writer said that? I can't remember.
Because we, the 1%, wanted a bigger piece of the pie. All people of all races and substrates could be living happier and more productive lives. Doesn't that mean anything? How can you be so heartless?
Isn't that betraying the
we
public's
may
trust?
Have to agree to disagree, my dear. Here, baby, you need some
That's
money?
just a Joe
Take
Mama
a few
joke.
billion and go start a charity or another one of them.
Aha! I knew
open
it.
Source mixed income trans species villages or whatever you call it. Just don't use any real estate from 57th to Obama Street. We're
Obama
making a resort.
Street.
We're gentrifying that area.
Fine, Dad. I guess I'll see you at the G8 summit.
Let's all go to Obama Street.
This is why I left the Capitol.
Hey, Sybil. No one can say you didn't try. You pleaded your case through the proper channels. You tried the politics.
Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. I just wish it wasn't my own father we have to overthrow. But it must be done. Stupid old neo-feudal.
Hate these stupid old men.
This is it, the Fulcrum, a palace levitating above a megalopolis, hovering above mass slum sprawl, home of the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. Looks like I'm just in time for the G8 Summit, a yearly conference attended by the most powerful neo-feudal dynasties, families of kings, presidents, executives, military leaders, religious leaders, lifestyle gurus. As a representative of the dominant family, the Clington Bushes, I'll need to keep up appearances. I have to do my princess wave, shake all the right hands, stand in the photo ops, maybe give a speech about world peace.
Oh my
All
god,
while
it's so
ensuring
hard
Carl
being
and
the
Protégé
princess
sneak
of the
in and
world.
Egalite Cooperative's coup d'etat is successful. The world is counting on us. No pressure.
What's happening? Where am I? Oh, that's my sky car there. I was like, am I on the thing there somewhere? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. This truly is a Neil Breen game. Like, it's about as, like, low quality as a Neil Breen movie, but it's so passionate and interesting and funny. It really has, like, that Neil Breen energy.
Princess Sybil Clington Bush, welcome to the G8 Summit. We apologize for the inconvenience, but we must do a routine scan of your vehicle for security reasons.
So, like a Neil Breen game? Yeah, I mean, it's like, all of it looks like shit. Like, well, I mean, it doesn't look like shit, but it's like clearly just made in fucking paint and stuff. But it's impressive how unique a world it is and how they're able to overcome their graphical limitations by just sort of leaning into it. as an aesthetic. And it's like super, yeah, like Neil Breen political, like the president of the bank is you know, conspiring against the regular people. It's very Neil Breen. It's very Neil Breen.
I don't see why I need to be scanned.
Yeah, don't
I'm
you
a
know
Clinton
who I
Bush.
am?
My family is the most powerful dynasty in the
peasant.
solar system.
My deepest apologies, Your Highness. This is just a routine security measure.
Is that so? Well,
Yes,
I order
let's be
you
a
to change
bitch.
your routine procedure. Do you want me to drop a royal decree and have you recycled for insubordination?
Do you want to be recycled?
No.
Bro.
Of course not. My humblest, sincerest apologies,
Door.
Your Majesty. Please have mercy. I was merely following orders.
Yes, I'm so sorry. Grovel, grovel. Just get out of my way.
Yeah. I'm Princess Clinton Bush.
I'd just like to take a little stroll around the palace grounds. It's been a while since I've been home.
Of course, Your Highness.
Before I go to the meeting, I need to plant this bomb somewhere to create a distraction later. I'm planting a bomb? Wait, what? I want to go down here, actually. Is there anything I can interact with around here? Let's see. This hedge maze was sealed by you from the world-famous Hampton Court maze. Seeded, by you in the UK. I loved getting lost in the maze, pretending I was Sarah from the labyrinth, waiting to get swept away by David Bowie's Goblin King. You sure you weren't waiting to get swept away by the trickster from Brain Scan? Hey, I might have been a neo-feudal brat, but I also went through an angsty teen girl phase and had a crush on David Bowie, just like everyone else. I love how she's like such a manic pixie dream girl. Looks like they've cut the hedge to half height for the G8 summit. For security reasons, of course, they want high visibility. Can't have populist terrorists or usurpers hiding in your garden. I remember throwing gold coins into this fountain as a little girl. I used to wish for silly things like growing up to be a beautiful princess in my beautiful golden castle, married to a handsome prince. Ironically, I was one of billions of other little girls for whom that wish would inevitably come true. But here I am, hating it. Here's wishing every little girl one day has a real chance. Like I had. I too wish for a future when every little girl gets to grow up being the scion of the Clinton Bush political dynasty. What? Like, what? I understand the vague gist of that, but you kind of lost the plot there at the end, where it's like, I hope that they too can grow up to be Nepo baby 1%ers. The highest status a human being can achieve, apparently. Is there anything else to look at around here? Balcony. The fulcrum balcony, constructed by my father, Warren Clinton Bush. This crown jewel above Coastlandia is estimated to have cost as much as the entire Stratoplex city below it. A living symbol of wealth inequality. It contains millions of carats of diamond and is adorned with 10 times the gold ever mined from Earth. Harvested from a rare auric comet captured by the Lightspeed spacecraft halfway to Alpha Centauri. My father purchased the most prized artifacts of the Louvre and the Smithsonian when the United States and European Union went bankrupt as their economies withered up, installing the Mona Lisa and the Declaration of Independence smugly into his personal galleries. Well, I'm glad at least the rich get to keep it. Yeah, another legacy artist. Classic. The heart of the fulcrum is classified, but beyond conspiracy theorists, conspiracy theorists suggest it's powered by a massive black hole. Wait, what? Okay, that's definitely gonna come up later. I like to joke that the black hole powering it is the unfillable void in my father's ugly, loveless heart, but he doesn't find that funny. I wonder why. The front doors. I should go in once I'm ready. The G8 summit is about to get started. The all-seeing eye ensconced by the inverted pyramid. The sigil of the Neofeudal Council. It used to be right side up until my grandfather, Warren Clinton Bush II, overthrew the then ruling Illuminati. He inverted their centuries-old pyramid and centered the Eye of Horus in the middle, suggesting a dawn of a more egalitarian, democratic, and just shadow government. We're the new shadow government, baby. We're not your granddaddy's shadow government. We're hella woke. We don't say the N-word anymore, man. That utopian vision of benevolent, magnanimous global leadership quickly decayed as power grabs and infighting took over, and my father, King Warren Clinton Bush, ascended to the throne after grandfather's death, murdered by his own son, it was rumored. At that point, neo-feudalism really took hold, and the symbol came to simply represent the shape of neo-feudal floating sky cities. Can you get eyes that blink? You're making my eyes water. I only hope the Egalite Cooperative can do better. I don't know if we can, but we have to try. I guess I'll just walk around. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to find a place to hide my bomb. I could probably stick the antimatter bomb there, but I don't want to actually blow myself up or collapse the palace by accident while everybody else, including Proto J and Carl, are inside of it. I just need to cause a distraction. Hey, November, how's it happening? You just can't stop staring at your VR porn? Yeah, I mean, why else do you have an Apple Vision Pro? It's not just gooning all the time. Well, I guess that and running the V-Lone Predator program that constantly shows you what people who are around you look like if they're black or Asian. Have you guys seen that video? The V-Lone Predator app for your Apple Vision Pro, and it constantly, like, shows you what people would look like if they were black or Asian. If they're sort of immortal, how long ago was this? I mean, this is in the future. I don't know how long that was. Like, I don't know what year this is set in. This could be the year 5000. I'm sleepy as always. How are you, Shug? I'm okay. November. Fountain. Do they have AR porn yet? That's the real game changer. Watching an ass twerk with her face. They already have, like, VR teledildonic porn, which is kind of the same thing. I don't know if any of it works for the Apple Vision Pro. But, like, if you have a really high-end, you know, like, VR set, and you have a teledildonic, like, dildo or, like, fucking, I'm completely mind blanking on the fucking like male sex doll. I just keep want to say I just keep thinking cum sleeve, and I'm like, no, that's not what it's called. What am I thinking of? Fleshlight, that's it, Fleshlight. Thank you, Tuvox. Yeah, you get like a teledildonically enabled Fleshlight, or dildo, and there are like there already exists like VR porn where like the your sex device literally like like it simulates the movements of the sexual performer in the VR POV pornography that you're watching. So it's like you're having sex with them yourself. Shark, do you know about this? What is this? Game scent? Why would I want to smell things? This has to be a joke, right? Why would I want to smell things like human shit? Oh wait, that says exertion? I thought that meant excretion. Why would I want to smell sweat or napalm or like golf course? Like, what is the actual purpose of this stupid bullshit? I'm being so serious. Like, really, what? It uses AI to release real sense during gameplay. Why would I want that? Why would I want that? Like, I don't want to smell the horse shit that's coming out of my horse's ass when I'm riding around in Elden Ring, you know? Oh, yeah, you know, it's funny. If I want to smell the ocean, I can just go to the ocean. Jesus Christ, what a waste of time and money. Of course, just another golden coin amongst the thousands of others. And it's just far enough from the palace itself. There we go. Time to make my grand entrance to the summit. I guess I have to, like, open the door. What sound effect was so deafening? This is it! The Global 8 Summit! My model looks so fucking dumb. That's super, like, the super large version of it then. Like, with these fucking goggles on. I couldn't stop looking at it in OBS while I was trying to read then. And it's just making me laugh. That was funny. Oh, the coin flip. Right. Okay. Yeah, that was very loud. Oh, God. What's this? $2? Hold on. I made Shock laugh. Fleshlight. Okay, that's a pretty good clip. Goddamn. All right. Oops. This is it. The Global 8 Summit. Representatives of the most powerful and wealthy families on Earth and the colonized solar system meeting to set the course for civilization itself. That's what the neo-feudal-owned news organizations are paid to say, anyway. Mostly, it amounts to the 0.001% looking for ways to solidify their position, control the common people, and make sure democracy is as inefficient and non-existent as... Wow! Just like the G8 in real life. Well, I better go do my princessly duty and do the fake tabloid smile, shake hands with rival trillionaires who want my family dead, and drink astronomically expensive bloody Virgin Marys made with water from the moon and the blood of literal virgins. Oh my god, we're gonna get adrenochrome cocktails. Yes! That's why I love this game. Let's drink some baby blood. Fuck yes. I'm kidding about that last bit, of course, except I'm not. They don't publicly serve beverages and hors d'oeuvres made from human flesh since it caused an outcry in 28. You have to order it from the secret menu now. I'll have one baby adrenochrome cocktail coming up, please. Well, better go be social. Portraits of the neo-feudal monarchy, past and present. Father has asked me repeatedly to have my own visage rendered by Fauvan Wurst, the official 12-eyed, half-cephalopod royal portraitist whose napkin scribbles alone sell for billions in art galleries. Wait, isn't this the scene from the start of the game? I remember this being the start. This is like what the opening cutscene was before we were introduced to our hard-bitten renegade cop protagonist who was kicked off the force for being too much of a loose cannon. Like that before we were introduced to Carl. Like it was this scene. It was this scene, but we didn't understand any of it. Oh my god. And now we come back here and we're picking apart the conspiracy. This is June inspired. This is Fauvan Wurst. I mean, yeah, the creator probably did take references from June and a lot of other sci-fi. I'm gonna tell someone about this. No, this game rules. I can't believe, like, this is a complete outsider art game that no one has ever heard of. This game is, like, better than most point-and-click adventure games I've seen. Like, has anybody watched Adam's playthrough of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? It's like, I love that short story, but also the video game is a confusing mess. How the fuck do you figure out anything? Like, none of the puzzles make sense. Although I have gotten stuck a few times and we struggled to work it out, there was ultimately, like, a pretty simple logic to what I had to do with the tools available to me. It wasn't like planting a dead baby's head in the ground and then, like, a car grows out of it and then you ride the car into the desert and then God comes out and punches you, like in I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. This is actually really well written, and the puzzles make sense. And it's very atmospheric, despite the the fucking paint, MS Paint level art. I love it. I mean, there is some time travel shenanigans. Yeah, there's even time travel stuff, which is well done. Have you seen a different person play it? Really? I've never heard of it until I randomly just, like, stumbled upon it. People were mentioning, like, what's an outsider art game? And someone said this, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Underrated. The art style is so interesting to me. Oh, it's great. Like, it has a lot of charm. It's very jarring at first, but once you get used to it, the game actually looks kind of great. Like, I'm not, like, knocking it anyway. Like, it actually looks really good, but yeah, it does kind of look like it was drawn in MS Paint or something, a lot of it. It looks like a Pilot Red Sun video. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it does kind of look like a Pilot Red Sun video, doesn't it? Are those, like, rotoscoped, like, drawn over? Oh, you meant I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, right. Yeah. If the art was any better, the game would be worse. I do think it adds a charm to it, that the art is, like, so lo-fi, for lack of a better word. Portraits of the neo-feudal monarchy, past and present. Father has asked me repeatedly to have my... Oh, wait, I already read all that bit, yeah. I graciously declined my father's requests. Okay, maybe I yell at him to go suffocate on a mouthful of beluga caviar before stomping out of the palace ballroom. The other thing too is like this, because like I've tried playing story-based games on stream before. This is the only one that I thought was actually like I've actually enjoyed and thought was good, because it doesn't just like waste endless, like, even though sometimes it might, like, you know, sometimes when you look at characters and it tells you things, it gives you a couple of paragraphs. Maybe it doesn't need both, but it's not just pointlessly restating information over and over again in like a circular conversation, like in that Who Killed Sonic the Hedgehog visual novel that we tried, or that awful horror game Song of Saya. You know, it has a lot of flavor and personality to it, and it's all really interesting and well written. Like, this is great. Like I said, I would read this as a novel. It's really fun. It likes, yeah, that's a good point, Aaron. It likes to hear itself talk, but it doesn't like to waste your time. Yeah. And I mean, it's like a lot of that too. It's just like, that's just me being into the game and wanting to read all the extra flavor text. You could very easily just like skip that stuff if you wanted to speed run the game and just like only talk to people and solve the puzzles, you know. But I like inspecting the environment, even outside of having to do that to solve some of the puzzles, just because, like, I love the fucking narration of the game, talking about this weird future world. Did you go into Mr. Fujiwara's office in this game? Yeah, it does really look like that, doesn't it?
Mr. Fujiwara, this morning you gave me a pink slip, Employee of the Month award, and Mother's Day card, all at the same time. I'd like to know what is going on here, as I am the last remaining employee. Can you hear me, Mr. Fujiwara? You've been acting very irrational lately. Fetch me a fire extinguisher. A good one, with a phone.
But yeah, this is like a very similar vibe to Neofeud. It's almost like someone kind of trying to make, because these are like sort of semi-set in the future, right? Like, I remember that one you showed me of the two guys driving and then they get arrested. Like, they appear to be driving a hover car or something. It has a sort of, yeah, dystopian feel to it. You know?
You have exercised at most discernment. Far beyond that of the layman.
Yeah, or like it almost looks like it's rotoscoped, or just like that you took footage on a green screen. Yeah, this one, not so fast. And they're like driving a hover car. Yeah. I like the way it swims. It's cool art
I need some
style.
air. Point that air at me.
But yeah, it's like, I'm pretty sure a lot of this is rotoscoped, and they just like, or it's like at least the very least rotoscoped from like existing stock images, and they've just kind of posturized it very heavily. My favorite pilot red, so this one is pretty good.
Going to the glove compartment. I'm making a hard right at Saratoga. See if they're still on us. No flipping way.
No flipping way.
Just act natural.
Do you have any idea how fast you were going?
I'm pretty sure I was below 10 above the speed limit.
You got busted some tail lights, have you noticed?
I don't see anything.
Are you under the influence of any kind
I
of
don't see
alcohol?
anything.
Let me check.
That's good.
I don't want to do this, but we gotta dump the Quaaludes.
That's reassuring to say. gotta ditch the Quaaludes. This is actually the most autistic game ever made, hands down. I mean, it was made by one person, Electrica. This is like outsider art. I would play this. Like, I think this would be fun for anyone, just because the story is so good. That's why I said this is the Neil Breen game. That's a topic that's come up a few times on this stream. This is the true Neil Breen game. Where it is, like, out of its fucking mind and incredibly lo-fi, but really passionate and true art in its sincerity. Alright, let's, is there anything else for me to look at and get detail from? As much as my genius father and his New World Order type friends claim to aspire to be a post-human Superman, the only really superhuman thing about the Neofeudals is their toxically excessive opulence. This chandelier is case in point, number 10,000. The throne. We've got lots of these for different ceremonial purposes. Some hewn of diamond or ruby or meteorite. One throne was even constructed from the thermally fused bones of assassinated world leaders. Wow, that's metal as fuck. It was used by the Clinton Bushes to intimidate the EU and Asia into submission during World War III by threatening rebellious heads of state that they would be Gaddafi'd and added to the sculpture next. Gaddafi'd! Oh, I remember that. Gaddafi'd. Get Gaddafi'd. Oh, God. That's dark. Who do we have here? Emperor Shi! Oh my God. It's Big Shi. My former employer, Big Shi. Oh, I can't wait to talk to him. Prince Violet Jackson Jones, General Walker Coke Jobs. Yeah, that's right. Our enemy / rival family. King Warren Clinton Bush, Queen Deborah Merkel LaCroix. She's heir to the LaCroix soda dynasty. Nolan Gates Walton, of course. Maharaja Patal. Is the Maharaja white? Royal security. Alright, let's start with Maharaja Patal. One of the highest ranking rulers in East Asia. Alright. Nolan Gates Walton. God, Nolan is here? He's probably still begging for money for his starships. When is he gonna take a hit? Oh my God, is he meant to be Elon? Nolan, he probably is meant to be like an Elon character. Oh my God, he's totally meant to be Elon Musk. I just realized that like Elon is just Nolan with the words rearranged. Well, and one extra N. That's totally meant to be Elon Musk. Ew, what's Elon Musk doing here? Gross. Queen Deborah Merkel LaCroix, former president of the EU before it collapsed after inequality, austerity, and a series of Hitler-esque leaders and selfish, embezzling technocrats drove the country towards upheaval and war, culminating in the Second Dresden firebombing. The French, German, British leader assumed the throne of the remains of the European dynasty, ascending 10,000 feet above the ashes and radiation in the glittering sky castles, or Himmelschloss in German. God damn it. Why won't this game stop current daying us? Why won't this game stop current daying us? Pronouns guy would be so mad. He would be so angry. Also, was the person who wrote this game a fucking prophet? Like, that's basically what's happening right now. Europe has elected a bunch of, like, Diet Hitler far-right candidates in various sort of, like, Scandinavian and Eastern European countries, which is very worrying. This game came out in, like, 2017. Yeah, like, they also predicted austerity measures? This person is a genius. Europe has retaken its place as a manufacturing powerhouse. Although the manufacturing is all done by super intelligent machines who build flying Audis, yachts and limos, and other luxury items for royalty for the most part, as Lower Europe resembles the medieval Dark Ages, man, Europores just keep on losing. Full of sectarian violence, starvation, and plagues. Except with smartphones and assault rifles. Sounds cool. I love the world building. 10 out of 10 world building. Also, you might be a prophet. You might be psychic. The neo-Nazism of the European Union is so real that even conservatives admit it. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, the Epoch Times. Fuck Christian. This game dev is the real Jesus here. Yeah, I think this person might be trans Jesus. My father, King Warren Clinton Bush. He's the hosting royal of the G8 summit and chairman of the Neofeudal Council, being the foremost ruler of the Clinton-Bush corporate state, and the individual with the single highest net worth and power as ranked by Forbes. Bigger number equals better person, baby. Twitch streamers know it. I'll need to do a family shot for the media. Loving royal father handing the torch to his adoring up-and-coming daughter. Blah, if only they knew. General Walker Coke Jobs, the psycho Coke Jobs leader that tried to kill us. We came to a secret understanding at the Oasis Country Club. I could tell my father that the general made an attempt on my life and is conspiring against the Clinton-Bush family, but he knows that I have Proto-J and am conspiring against my own father. Why is Proto-J the key? I love him, but I love how, like, central he is. Is he, like, Robot Jesus? We're at a political stalemate as it stands, and he won't try anything against me in such a public venue, but I need to be careful around him. He's an unstable wild card. Princess Sarah Gates Walton. That's Princess Sarah Gates Walton of the Gates Walton corporate empire. Prince Violet Jackson Jones. Prince Violet Jackson Jones, aka the Mars Walker. His current body supposedly contains 30% Michael Jackson, 30% Prince, and 30% David Bowie's DNA. Okay, that's the coolest fucking thing I've ever heard. That's actually, like, a 10 out of 10 idea for a science fiction novel. That's actually genius. He was genetically and social media engineered to be the perfect rock/pop star. Oh my god, I love this character. He's won every Grammy, MTV Music Award. He's even been slimed at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards and broken every download record since his creation. Although the difficulty of this feat is debatable, when all radio, streaming services, social media, and internet systems are controlled by a few trillionaires who pump the Mars Walker to the top of every chart, feed, search, and recommended video, even if you type in Toyunde fuel cell replacement parts. Curse you, Susan Wozniacki! And the way you always show me dog shit when I search things on YouTube. Also, I love this character. This is my new favorite character. Alright, and time to learn about Big Shi. Emperor Shi Khan of the People's Empire of China. I haven't had a ton of dealings with him myself, but I do know that when the Clinton Bushes had central banks print quadrillions of dollars to fund their ascendancy, Emperor Shi threatened to devalue his currency in tandem with Russia and several other countries and switch to a gold standard. That was part of the impetus of my father scouring the Cupia belt and lassoing in that golden comet to nullify the threat of the gold standard into unilaterally assured financial destruction for China. Oh my god, this person, like, I think I'm in love with the creator of this game. This person understands, like, obscure economic theory as well. I'm like, oh my god, they're talking about the gold standard. Big Shi. How's it going, buddy?
Good afternoon, Emperor Z.
We are pleased to see you. The People's Empire of China.
We are
has
pleased
utmost respect
to
for
see you.
And your father.
We are pleased to see you.
Good afternoon, Emperor Z.
We are pleased to see you, Princess Cinder. The People's Empire of China.
I also love how it's just literally Xi Jinping. This is actually the most autistic game ever. I love this game so much. It's genius. It's genius.
China has utmost respect for you and your father.
Utmost respect. Look at me. Oh, why did they have him talk like that? Okay, Scoot would... Adam should play this. Scoot would love this game. Also, you get to see Robot Edward Furlong say the N-word like 100 times. Scoot would love that too. He's got more drip than Ric Flair in the 80s. I see the vision. I know he's basically a computer-generated, biologically engineered product of big entertainment, but I still have a secret crush on him. I'd probably have a fangasm, drop 30 IQ points, and turn into a swoony, drooly, hot mess. Say something dumb if I tried to talk to him. I'd better not. This is the most eligible Adam game ever, right? Like, this game is amazing. Oh my god, yes, Adam and Scoot gameplay. Yeah, like, this game is fucking hilarious and super funny. I'm gonna make a highlight, like, of this on my channel, because I just want to preserve my playthrough of this game, because it's like a brilliant little movie. But yeah, it is awesome. I think it was made almost entirely by one trans person, apparently. And it's like the funniest, weirdest, like, game. It's great. This girl has striped socks and a foxtail and writes Sherlock trash. Exactly, yeah. Alright, Princess Sarah Gates Walton. Let's talk to you.
Princess Sarah.
Princess
Sybil,
Sarah.
Great to see you.
I'm such a huge fan. When you took the 2027
Oh my God.
Transplanetary Academy Awards by storm by defiling your pure human body, it was such an epic, brave move, inserting your consciousness into a vat-grown body with 30% feline genes.
Oh my god, the game has furry TF! Oh my god, we're reaching levels of Adam and Scoot game I didn't even think possible. Had surgery.
Totally inspired me to become a transcorporeal ally to disenfranchised sentient species.
Oh, stop spoiling me. I wish the mainstream media hadn't overhyped the scandal of my transgender interspecies vessel. It ended up overshadowing the social justice movement I was promoting. But c'est la vie. In truth, it was badly received in elite circles, but that wasn't what really ruffled feathers. It was when I married a common seamstress/singer from an LA ghetto, someone so far below my social economic class. Not the fact that I became the first openly lesbian royal, but that I'd married a simple cosplayer micro-celeb with less than 1 billion hype tube views. That's when I drew attacks from other
She married a fucking cosplayer. I love it. I'm the first openly lesbian royal, but I married a cosplay YouTuber. Oh, the indignity, the shame. Oh god. Time to beg Adam to play this game. I think Adam and Scoot would love this game. It starts a little slow, but it picks up so quickly. You hear Edward Furlongbot, protege, say the N-word like so many times. It has a category on Twitch, so it should be fine to stream.
feudals as a treason against the ruling elite.
Tell me about it. That's what happens when you threaten the status quo. Weren't you actually, like, assassinated, JFK style? Shot in your motorcade to that charity event for #CommonLivesMatter in Paris?
Luckily, I had a backup of my consciousness and was able to re-sleeve into a new cloned body.
Alright, who else can we talk to? I want to talk to Maharaja Patal.
Uncle Patty!
Sybil! Oh my, you've grown into a beautiful lotus. I remember
Yes!
when you were just a wee little bud.
You taught me to play cricket.
Yes,
made me
he's a
fall in love
white
with Alu
Indian!
Gobi. How could I forget? Thank you again for that letter of recommendation when I applied for Yalevard.
Yalevard. Man, Scoot is gonna be having the time of his life. In this one, when they get up to this section of the game, I'm gonna be honest, I think Scoot might come. Like, cat furry TF, racist Chinese voice, racist Indian voice, whiteface Indian character. Holy shit, there's like so much just in this one scene.
It was my pleasure. By the way, after you try the beluga caviar, treat your palate with the gold-plated tikka masala. I snuck my mother's recipe into the android chef's AI.
What the fuck?
Sybil, I'm sorry about my crassness at the Capitol.
Oh my god, like, this character is totally meant to be Elon, isn't it?
I've set up a Gates Walton charitable foundation to handle support for the terrestrial poor, and I'm donating Big League to it.
This isn't another money laundering scheme to pay off your foreign allies tax-free while simultaneously attempting to woo bleeding heart liberals like me with fake philanthropy, is it?
Absolutely not. I'm sincere here.
Then you wouldn't mind appointing your lefty sister, Princess Sarah, as chairwoman of the board then?
I can't believe you still don't trust me. Did what we have mean nothing?
We had a 2-week fling, Nolan, and I was 17 and naive.
You're going to regret this, Sybil.
Whatever, Nolan.
Get out of here, Elon. You're a smelly virgin and your Cybertruck is lame.
Princess Sybil, the fulcrum is brightened by your presence.
Thank you for coming, Your Majesty. I hope that Europe is recovering from the war, the second Dresden firebombing.
A catastrophe, no doubt, one that we all deeply regret.
Just
it sounds like the bouncing back then.
The only problem is there are only jobs for super intelligent machines. The guilds, the trades are lost. Unemployment is at 90%. I regret to say it, but Lower Europe resembles less utopia and more the medieval Dark Ages, full of sectarian violence, starvation, and plagues, except with smartphones and assault rifles. We have performed aid drops, tried to help those below, but populist animosity is at an all-time high. We elite have lost control of our territory. We rule only the clouds. I have heard of your work with the terrestrials, the sentient underclasses. If only we could replicate this on my continent. Your father has nearly infinite resources. If you could perhaps speak with him?
I wish I could help, Your Majesty, I really do, but my father and I don't see eye to eye. I act against his will, in fact.
My god, it's all true. Yeah. Like, it helps this person seem to, for all like crazy conspiracy theory shit, they seem to have a pretty good grasp of geopolitics and like how economics works as well. And also I think they might have been psychic, because a lot of the stuff in this game like is correct, but it wasn't correct when the game came out in 2017. It wasn't yet, you know?
If I were the monarch of my neo-feudal dynasty, this would be a different world, but as it is, King Warren holds the keys to the kingdom.
This game dev is a fucking genius. Yeah. This game came out when? Like 2017, I think? Hold on, let me have a look. Yeah, it came out in 2017. Came out 20th September 2017. That's flat out prescient. Yeah, that's what I'm saying when I'm like, is the person who made this game psychic in some fashion? Because, like, not only is it very accurate, it's like, it shouldn't be this accurate. There's a bunch of stuff that's referenced in this game that hadn't happened yet when the game came out. I've officially finished Dark Souls 2. Nice! Did you kill Aldia? Alright, who else is there to talk to? I don't need to talk to security. Let's talk to General Coke Jobs. Alright, what about my dad?
Hi, Father.
Hey, Daddy.
Sibs, I can trust you to be on good behavior, right? No stealing the mic and bursting into communist rants, flipping banquet tables, or PR stunts involving tar and feathers, right?
Yes, Father. I'll be good for this summit. Promise.
That's what I like to hear. This virgin's blood Pinot is exquisite, by the way.
I hate this.
This adrenochrome is exquisite. You can really taste the baby's blood. Mmm, so tasty and rich. That's enough socializing with the heads of corporate state for now. Alright, use the portraits to switch. Ooh, okay. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, there we go. Proto and I will need to figure out a way to break into probably the most secure complex this side of the Milky Way galaxy. Should be a cakewalk. I need to Shanghai Proto J inside, but no way I'm flying the superpositor right onto the red carpet entrance, even if it's technically invisible on all wavelengths. They've got hypersensitive grav detectors, quantum flux monitors that can tell when extra eyes are observing the palace's golden photons. In short, we have an ethical bureaucrat's chance in Coastlandia of making it through. Then there's the problem of the $6 billion baller, and I not exactly being VIPs at this plutocrat party. We'll need to find another entrance. Uh-oh, someone's coming. The cargo is being unloaded by the shipping bots. They just have basic GPS and gyroscopic sensors on board and won't pose a problem. But the suit droid security there will pose a threat. We'll have to get rid of those guards somehow. Nishandra was sucky. Yeah, Nishandra and Aldia suck as bosses. They're pretty lame. The Fulcrum Palace security. Alright, what can I do? If I blast those guys, I'll definitely draw some unwanted attention. We'll probably be swatted out of the sky in about 5 seconds. We'll have to find a more stealthy way to get the security out of there. Can I... What is this? Is this like I used Protege's gay beam to turn them gay? My gold third eye mind tricks. I can make scrubs do shit. Check if Peeps is legit. Make him go night-night.
Hey, Proto, can you use your mind control on these security guards?
Yeah, maybe. If you can pull this ride up close enough.
Shit, never mind. I can't get close enough with the air patrol covering the freight entrance.
Maybe if we could get rid of the air support. Alright, This isn't an X-Wing, and I'm not Luke Skywalker. I'm not going to dogfight 100 Neofeudal interceptors, bank and barrel roll my way into the Fulcrum's power core, and use the Force to shoot out some conveniently exposed critical cooling unit. I'll have to use a bit more strategy than that. Can someone give me a quick rundown of what's happened since last time? How much have I missed? Well, we were playing as Princess Sybil for a while. We went to, her family golf course, and, we went to a Sky City golf course and met up with her father, King, President, CEO, Warren Clinton Bush. And now we're trying to infiltrate, the G8 summit that they're throwing. And we're gradually realizing that the creator of the game must have been psychic in some way, because they seem to be predicting the future. Considering this game came out in 2017. But yeah, you can check out the VOD later, Teo. But yeah, we're now playing as Sybil and as, Carl.
Sybil?
What's up, Carl? Make it quick. I have to do a keynote in a few.
We could use some of that neo-feudal influence about now. The Fulcrum air security is impregnable.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll need to speak with the Fulcrum security and come up with... Oh, wait, I'm her again. I'll need to speak with Fulcrum security and come up with a decoy threat to get them away from Fulcrum itself. Shock, are we autistic all along? I'm not autistic. This game is just fucking hilarious. I love it. This is literally what Detroit Become Human thinks it is. Yeah, no, this handles the whole thing of like, are robots human? Are they sentient? With 1,000,000 times more depth and like creativity than fucking... This is the good Detroit Become Human. It's like a mystery I'm actually interested in solving. The characters are all hilarious and likable and well voice acted. Robot Edward Furlong says the N-word like 100 times. This game's got it all. But yeah, you haven't missed too much, Teo. This is where the main action is.
Your Highness, I'm at your service.
I have just received word that one of the Aeromax Zep freighters approaching from the southeast may have an antimatter bomb in the engine compartment and a squadron of X-1000s.
Another Icarus attack from the Low City?
No, this is likely to be an interdynastic coup attempt.
I'll have to report this up the chain of command.
No, you will not. Are you deaf? I said this is likely an inside job, and we won't find the mole if they tell their commandos the operation has been compromised.
We'll need to pull from our official Fulcrum Palace perimeter fleet to check out an Aeromax.
Did you not swear an oath and have it neurally programmed into your cybrain to protect royalty? This is a direct threat on the Clinton Bush family. You will inspect the freighter at any cost.
Yes, of course, Your Highness.
Don't you know who I am? I'm Princess Clinton Bush. How dare you question me? Alright. Gates, damn! It looks like Sybil leveraged her royal cards just right. Half the Air Force is taken off. Why does his voice sound so echoey? I don't know why the voices sound echoey at times. It's weird. I think it's like a creative choice. Alright, alright. Protege, turn them gay. Why is it so hard to get security?
Hey,
there we go.
Proto.
Okay.
Can you use your mind control on these security guards?
Yeah, maybe. If you can pull this ride up close enough.
No problem.
I've just got orders from the top to return to the ballroom. We're being relieved.
How'd you like to handle my
We're
ballroom?
scheduled for warehousing for the duration, and I wasn't notified. They're saying it's urgent. Highly improbable. You should check your earpiece. What? Yo, dog. I gotta pee like a mofo for real. What? Why are you using that low city dialect? Our synthetic bodies have complete metabolic recycling. We have no urine or bladders. I might have contracted a neurovirus whilst streaming season 3 of Throne Games.
I have brain
to my
damage.
Cybrain last
Also
night.
ADHD
Better
and
have it
epilepsy.
scanned for
And my dad
boring
can't
bugs
read.
later.
And my mom
Right.
died. I have
Let's get
James
back to the ballroom.
Summerton's disease.
Hells yeah! Forget drive-by shooting. Drive-by mind wrecking. That's some baller shit right there.
That's right. We should be clear to land now. Better put the eagle in the nest before the chickens come home to roost. Alright, land.
Prosperity has never been greater. The flourishing of all of our houses remains at all-time high.
Speaking of James Summerton, he made... Yeah, I know that, Electrica. I did, like, a reaction commentary on it for 2 hours, 2 or 3 hours yesterday. Olivia was on stream with me talking about it too. We watched the whole thing.
Gross celestial product is up 30%, and dynastic
Yeah,
employment
you have
amongst fully
Huntington's. I have Summerton's disease. It's even worse. It gives me brain damage, and also ADHD, and also epilepsy, and also my dad can't read, and also my mom died, and her dying wish was for me to plagiarize. It's a very difficult disease to live with.
sentient species is at 99%. Geosynchronous resort cities are booming. Luxury skycraft and spacecraft are churned out by labor-free robotic plants by the dozen. A Martian colony has broken ground on the first sister city, with Venus terraforming coming along smoothly, and profits from asteroid mining has taken off. On my 12th birthday, I received no super yacht.
Oh yeah, and I forgot, and it wasn't even my fault because I'm retarded and I can't remember things, but it was my friend's job to remember. Nick's not retarded, so it's his fault because he didn't remember, and I couldn't because of my brain damage, and also my dad can't read.
In the shape of a whale, no private orbital Disneyland theme park or directorial ownership of my favorite kids show like most kids do. I wanted my pony princess, but I digress.
Oh my god, he's
my
a
father's
brony!
present was to give me the city once known
Furry! Furry!
as New York, to rule as chief executive lord and mayor. It was my job to lower taxes for the wealthy, to sit on the boards of major Wall Street banks, increase corporate profits, and ensure the Clinton Bush estate continued to grow from its meager $1 trillion. Humble beginnings, I know.
This is so perfect. We grew it from a mere loan from my dad of $1 trillion. I know, hard to believe we built something so great with something so small. But I've always been a self-made man, you know. I didn't need people's help. I bootstrapped it, baby. I love this writing.
I learned more in that 12th year of my life than perhaps any year since. I learned the way the world truly worked.
I love he's also talking about this, and he was 12. Like, in this story, he's 12 years old. This is genius.
Has always worked. I helped double our dynasty's net worth by the following year. The year after that, not only New York, but the entire United States of America went into bankruptcy during the global smash crash, and the Clinton Bushes were there to swoop in, buy the entire country for pennies on the dollar. I'll never forget what he said the day Dad signed over the $10 trillion estate to my name and entered indefinite cryosleep in his golden coffin. One day you will have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the heavens and over every living thing that moves on the earth and all other earths.
Yeah, that seems about right. That seems like the kind of insane narcissistic egomania that I would expect from people like this.
He was paraphrasing the Bible, of course, which was unusual for my father, who only went to church to launder money and win over Christian voters, but the words stayed with me to this day. Dominion over every living thing on earth and all other earths. This was the word of God. Now I realize I come from a lineage of presidents, CEOs, financial magnates, kings and emperors, spanning 6 continents, 5 planets, and over a century. I don't want to be one to pat myself on the back, but as the great Ayn Rand once said, wealth is the product of man's capacity to think.
Based. I absolutely love is a way of highlighting how fucking dumb this character is. They just have him quote Ayn Rand. That's so incredibly
We are the ones who created this bright, golden, luxurious future we all inhabit through our innovation, ingenuity, and hard work. We, the neo-feudal elite, the captains of industry. I think we here all deserve a little congratulations for our work. It's only fair for our hard work that we should be rewarded with dominion over all of these terrestrial living things. That includes the 99%. They're ours to subdue, to use as we see fit. For, like pets or cattle, they are not smart enough to efficiently manage themselves. Dad was so smart, so prophetic. All Earths. I used to think he simply meant the other planets, which we now clearly rule, but as the late great Dr. Noah Gertzel revealed to us, they're not only other planets, but other realities. Countless parallel universes that exist beside us in other dimensions. We deserve dominion over these other Earths as well. And that is what we shall soon achieve, friends, with this penultimate technology, the so-called Garden of Forking Paths. The Garden of Creation. The Garden of Eden.
That's like a philosophical
and it is only
concept.
right that we should return to paradise. For dare I say, we are doing God's work. A toast to doing God's work.
Yeah, it was like is that
A great
is it a
speech,
Borges
Warren,
reference?
but you know as well as I do that the Garden of Forking Paths cannot be used without the key which Goethe has kept
It's
hidden
like a
from
literal
us.
thing in this game.
In addition, a unanimous vote of the Neofeudal Council is required.
The ability to alter reality itself? No one should have such godlike power. It will destabilize the balance we have created.
Listen to Indian Scoot, you madman.
Indeed. And you'll never get my vote, Father.
Ah, such a cute, precocious little daughter I've raised, no?
I wonder if Scoot will be disappointed that, he doesn't get to do the racist accent for these characters, because the game just goes, allow me, fellas, I'll do the racist accent for this character. I still can't believe the Xi Jinping character introduces himself by basically going, "Hurrah!"
I realize that we have not always seen eye to eye, but you must realize the true possibilities of the technology. Imagine the countless other poor folks you could help feed and clothe.
We should take care of the misfortunate in our own.
In the story, it was a literal garden that represented control of reality somehow. It was way more artful than a literal sci-fi machine. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this person, like, represents that concept, though, in this setting. Like, I know, I've read it, it's been a fair while.
In reality before worrying about others.
Yes, what?
Father, are you all right?
Oh my god!
Your Majesty.
Quick! Somebody save the president!
Oh, man down.
King Warren has fallen.
Oh my god!
I'm not getting a pulse. No apnea or neural activity. The body appears to be rapidly decomposing.
From the speed and color, I'd say it was a nano deconstructor. It'll be turning his brain into porridge by now, so he can't remote download his personality out of his shell.
Oh my god!
Father?
He's dead!
Well, this is just...
He's dead! Yeah, because I was like, I think the Neofeudals have a form of semi-immortality where they can basically, like, live forever just in a new body. Because they imply they have pretty much perfect body swapping technology. Oh shit. This mystery just keeps on getting deeper.
It's a terrible turn of events. But as next highest ranking member of the Neofeudal Council, I hereby assume the position of chairman.
Oh my god, we're fucked.
You probably poisoned him, you bastard.
You're a traitor, Walker, and that is my father. I am heir to the throne. I am the rightful chairwoman.
Yeah!
Oh, now,
Walker.
darling, let's not go tossing the T word around, or someone just might get their glass house cracked. But who makes you queen anyway? You? You in whose army, princess? You in whose army?
The Coke Jobs forces. Guards,
Oh my
stop
god!
them. Oh god, this is all wrong. The Egalite Cooperative was supposed to do a coup d'etat against my father, not Walker.
As chairman of the Neofeudal Council, I hereby suspend all rules and regulations and institute autocratic... Oh, hell, I'm in charge now, okay? Boys, please take the rest of the council.
It's a military junta!
Oh, except Mr. Nolan there. I'm appointing him as my
Of course,
right-hand man.
Elon! You bitch, Elon!
Nolan, you sniveling little backstabber.
And you'd sell us
plotted
out
the Coke Jobs'
to the
entire
Coke
time?
Jobses!
Oh, come now, sweetheart. We had a thing,
You
but then
bitch.
you had to go and break my heart.
You never loved me, you pompous upstart rocket boy.
That's like 100,000% supposed to be Elon. No question in my mind. Upstart rocket boy. That is like definitely meant to be Elon. Why is Nolan British? Well, because it's meant to be Elon Electrica, but it's not like meant to be a literal one-to-one. All of the characters are kind of like fudged in their details slightly in order to make them. It's like how the two warring families, like, it's not technically the Clinton Bushes, it's the Clington Bushes, and Bush is spelt with a like B-U-S-C-H. It's like it's clear what the writer means. They're just doing it as basically a joke. So yeah, like they've tweaked the details apparently. So Elon is British, not South African.
You just wanted me for my money.
And if you could have just played politics and given it to me like everyone else, I wouldn't have had to join your family's rival dynasty and build next-gen military technology for them.
Fuck
Kitty.
you, Elon!
Enough of
Your
this lovey-dovey
Cybertruck
romance
sucks!
crap. More action. Operation Apocalypse Now is a go.
What?
I repeat, initiate Operation
fuck.
Apocalypse Now. That's the problem with all these foreign wars. You have to watch them on GNN News through a little screen. Wars on the homeland get you right.
You goddamn madman!
You royal folks stay here.
You just want
My
to watch
troops
the
will
whole
keep you
world
company
burn,
while I
don't
watch
you?
the fireworks. Yahoo! Time to reap that whirlwind, baby. Time to reap what man has sown.
Horus, this is Talon 1. We have visual on a massing force of military aircraft, mostly CJ-74 overthrowers. They claim to be reinforcements against a red alert terror threat. Please advise.
Those are forces attempting coup on the council.
Princess Sybil? Sorry, you're breaking up. What's happening? Where is King Warren?
King Warren is dead. Destroy overthrowers.
Sorry, Princess. It seems someone is jamming our communications. Wait. We have confirmed airborne attacks. It looks like the coat jobs are attempting a full-scale assault on the fulcrum. Defend the palace.
Oh my god! We've got to get Sybil out of there! Alright, am I in control again? Oh fuck, yeah, that was a dramatic turn of events. Holy shit. Alright, do you guys want to keep going? Or we could play some Jackbox now. Yeah, I could keep playing for a bit. Or this would also be like kind of a good pause beat to like come back to on a different day if we want to play some Jackbox. Continue. Whatever you're feeling. I mean, I could go either way, really. I guess there aren't that many people watching, so maybe there won't be enough people to play Jackbox anyway, so I can just keep playing for a bit. Normally I'd say Jackbox, we're kind of in it right now.
Carl, everything has gone sideways. We're being held hostage in the throne room.
Okay, we're on our way, Sybil. Just hang in there. We're bringing a secret weapon.
Sorry.
General, we've discovered a Class 7 unidentified
turn him gay,
craft with
baby.
advanced cloaking
Use
and
your
quantum
gay
technology.
laser.
A human
Protege.
cyborg and a heavily modified humanoid robot were sighted, but we lost track of them. Yes, sir.
Quantum
Princess,
technology? Ooh.
You wouldn't happen to have a little ragtag crew of misfits sneaking around the fulcrum now, would you?
I'm here alone. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, sweetheart. You're a better politician than that. I know you can lie better about your, what's it called? Eagle Corporation? Enron Corp?
Enron! How dare you!
Cooperative. That's it. Yes. Now, as much as I love smoking out a gorilla myself, takes me back to Cambodia in '68.
You see what I mean? Where it's like, it's kind of unclear how, like, what year it is or how long they've been alive. Like, what do you mean 68 Cambodia? Like, do you mean the year 2068? What are you saying?
I ain't got time for that. So, Princess, you're gonna tell me where Charlie is, or I'm gonna have to start impeaching the Neofeudal Council one by one.
You better tell me when the damn Vietnamese is.
With bullets.
You're insane. I'll never talk.
I love your spirit, girl. You've got that millennial spunk to you. You guys get a bad rap. Captain, go ahead and shoot Mr. Patel in the forehead.
No, not the racist Scoot Indian.
Yes, sir.
No!
Oh, God! You're a monster!
Maybe so, ma'am.
His accent was so racist.
Like you that sent me and my brothers into 7 different wars where we shot kids and blew up hospitals. So who's worse?
Frankenstein or his creators. You're goddamn hypocrites.
All right. No more. I'll talk. My associates are...
Yes? Speak out, girl.
There. Everyone get down!
Jesus Christ, there's a black
Yes! Predator!
Take it out! Stay frosty and check your 6. We might be able to catch it on infrared. Flacking things fast.
We met this guy earlier in the game. We helped him out.
And the cheetah bot has got neutron armor.
Fucking
Game
get
over,
him!
man.
Get your side brain straight, Corporal. If we don't take this rogue prototype down, we'll all be decommissioned for recyc.
Try flushing it out of cloak with an EMP. Fire in the hole! Now!
No!
Hostiles down. Check its vitals.
Fuck! The Knox got Talos! I swore an oil pack with the big dog. I gotta represent the Chrome Boys and cap all them CJ dwanks.
I hear you, Proto.
Do it, Protege.
But
Turn
we
him
can't go
gay.
gangsta with 2 pistols against a bunch of fully automatics. We've got to play this game like the Neofeudal. We've got to play it like chess.
I feel you. Call the shot, Carl.
Looks like the big guy's down for the count. But we can't risk another Charlie Foxtrot on the slim chance he resurrects. Hicks, Velasquez, stay on the A-51.
Velasquez.
Reinforcements should be in any second.
Alright, my new and voluntarily acquired partner, Protege. The hater of my hater is my dog, I guess. I can control both of them. We already read that. I'm Princess Sybil Clinton Bush. Alright, this is the same flavor text we saw before. Where's she? Is Big She okay? Yes, oh thank God he's still alive. Do the soldiers not know you're there? Apparently not. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I can't call anyone outside the palace with coke job signal jammers over the fulcrum, but I can use the phone to detonate the antimatter bomb I planted. Detonate the antimatter bomb? Yes. Wait. Should I, like, try and talk to her? Can I do that? No. Alright, is there, like, anything I can do right now? Oh, wait, hold on. I need to possess Carl. Okay. Okay, wait, I have a gun. I'm gonna detonate the bomb, but then what? Assuming these spec-op elite military types are not insulated against electrocution, unlikely, it would take at least 3 to 5 seconds of sustained voltage to put the unmodified nature-created human down. These guys are gene-modded and augmented most likely, so I'd have a better chance of surviving by just curling up into the fetal position. I'm supposed to shoot one of them.
That's one of the Clinton Bush conspirators. Terminate them!
It's one of the conspirators. I guess they can't see us because we're behind the thing. I guess do I just set off the bomb and then Carl and Proto-J can shoot them? Hold on, what happens if I do this?
Captain, you alright, sir?
Okay, wait, there we go. It's making some progress. There's too many popos to be icing one with just one remote control troop. We gotta get rid of some of these goons first.
Ah, yeah, I'm fine. Must be nervous or something. Better have my myoelectrics checked later.
Okay, wait.
Jobs Christ! That sounded like an antimatter bomb.
Jobs Christ!
You two, go check it out.
Okay, 2 down, 3 to go. Well, I can turn one of you gay. And then we can kill the other one, I guess? This game is so comfy. Yeah, the soundtrack is great. Like, I would replay this again. Alright, Proto-J. Turn him gay.
Captain, you alright, sir?
Check. I'm smooth operating this nigga. Let me know when you're ready to hit it, Carl.
This should even the odds. With Proto-J controlling one troop, it's 2 on 2. Alright. Let's do it, Proto-J. Let's take him down.
Perfect. Wait for my signal, then take out the one on the right. We'll only get one shot at this.
Roger.
We've turned him gay, so that means his moves are very foreign and weak.
Now.
So he's easy to kill.
Make it stop!
Stop
Check my
the
flag
gay waves!
Aw, that was the dopest place, and Shaquille O'Neal slam dunked over Barry Silver in the 2028 RNBA Championship.
I love it when
I understand what you're talking about at the end, but yeah, it's really confusing too, because the way the character's face is designed, it very clearly looks like they're meant to be Edward Furlong, who is not black. So it's very weird that he's just like saying the N-word all the time.
conspiratorial plot to overthrow another conspiracy comes together.
You guys were amazing. I could kiss you.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool.
As nice as that would be, never mind. Sorry, Princess. We came as fast as we could.
Thank God you guys showed up
See?
when you
He's
did.
like, well, no, we probably shouldn't kiss unless... Oh, no, I was just joking. We shouldn't do that unless...
What do we do now?
We don't have the military resources here to stand up to the cock jobs. They are too powerful.
There's only one thing we can do. We have to vote
Thank God future Xi Jinping didn't die. Thank God. At least we have that character.
unlock the Garden of Forking Paths. It has the power to alter reality itself and is the only thing that can undo this havoc.
But the key to the garden, no one has been able to find it for years despite so much effort searching for it.
I have found the key to the garden.
Impossible.
You must believe me, I have the key, and it is the only way to end this. We must vote now before it's too late.
Do it!
We may regret it, but I see no choice.
Europe cannot withstand another war.
Oh my
I
God.
vote yes.
Then we have a unanimous vote of the remaining non-rogue council. I will get the key to the garden. You have my word. Carl, the superpositor, is it still intact?
Yeah. Air Force One is still docked and fully cloaked in loading bay 3.
As for the rest of the Neofeudal Council, you should evacuate immediately on my personal transport. Clinton Bush agents still loyal to me will help you escape.
Thank you, Sybil.
Yeah, what if we
are all
pushed
deep
our
in your debt.
neo-feudal beds together?
Quickly, Carl,
Ooh,
Proto,
woo.
we've got to move before the General returns with ground reinforcements. Quick, we've got to get to the elevator to the Fulcrum's main facilities.
Oh my god.
What is this place?
This is the Fulcrum Research Facility. This is where the Golem Project was founded and carried out, where Noah Goetzel worked for my family for years.
This the crib I was born
Oh my
in?
god.
Where Pops manufactured my main brain?
Yes, Proto.
The
You spent your alpha
conspiracy
and beta
just keeps
testings
on
in one of
going
these cells
deeper.
to ensure you were viable.
Wait, if I kicked it as a shorty in this top secret lab, why come I don't remember none of it?
It's standard procedure for all products, for all sentients, to have their hardware and or wetware formatted to factory settings before shipment.
What? What you trying to say? They wiped my brain board like an Etch-a-Sketch before flushing me down the toilet?
Yes, they didn't want any...
Any what? Any chromes or frankenfreaks spilling to the news about how they was jammed full of needles and trodes and dissected like a flacking science frog for some egghead's experiments?
Essentially, yes. Although whistleblowers are generally marginalized by corporate state-controlled media as tinfoil conspiracy theorists, then assassinated.
So as if they backed up the memory wipe.
Lol. Yeah, you see what I mean when
I would have just been thrown in the loony bin then?
You see what I mean when I say it's like
Recycled?
Alex Jones wrote this
That shit's
game?
supposed to make me feel better?
But if Alex Jones was like very
I'm
left
sorry,
wing.
Proto. It was horrible. What happened still happens here. I'm sorry I didn't do enough at the time, Proto. I really am.
Oh my god.
But if we can get to the Garden of
I'm
Forking
gonna be
Paths,
sick.
if we, the Egalite Cooperative, succeed, we can change all of this.
We better get going. The coke jobs can't be far behind.
What? Am I in control now? What am I doing? Round 2, access denied. Hold on. Nope. P1. Nope. 2. Floor 3. We don't have time to visit the inmates. We can emancipate the eugenic slaves after we gain. How do you figure out this fucking what? How am I supposed to get down from here? Wait, why did it work that time?
What is this place? Is this the Garden of Forking Paths?
I'm not sure, but if Goetzel was telling the truth, we should be on the right track. I don't remember this facility during my time on the Golem Project.
You never clicked it before, I think. You can play this part in the full game thanks to playing part of the... Ah, man, if they cock-blocked you like that, I would be so angry. What is this? The screen flickers to life as you touch it. At the center of the screen is a screen projecting a sort of virtual codex, written in archaic yet intelligible English. Cryptic images circumscribe the book on the left and right, arranged almost like a triptych painting for an altar. The screen reads, "The name of the primordial one, the blood of the prime mover, the mind of the proto-J. The sum of these must be at hand. ye who would seek to enter the garden. Oh my god, that's why Protege he's been part of this from the very beginning. Oh my god. 3 symbols are written below. Aleph, Mem, Tav. The Garden of Forking Paths is an enormous riddle or parable whose theme is time, said Albert. The Garden of Forking Paths is an incomplete, but not false, image of the universe as Sue Penn conceived it. In contrast to Newton and Schopenhauer, your ancestors did not believe in a uniform, absolute time. He believed in an infinite series of times, in a growing, dizzying net of divergent, convergent, and parallel times. This network of times which approached one another, forked, broke off, or were unaware of one another for centuries, embraces all possibilities of time. We do not exist in the majority of these times. In some you exist, and not I. In others, I and not you. In others, both of us. In the present one, which a favorable fate has granted me, you have arrived at my house. In another, while crossing the garden, you found me dead. In another still, I utter these same words, but I am a mistake, a ghost. Man, this soundtrack is great here. Jorge Luis Borges, The Garden of Forking Paths. Yeah, he was the protege all along. Is this just more Borges? The Maharal began to circle around the golem 7 times. Then, with one voice, all 3 recited scriptural passages from Genesis 2:7. And he breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living soul. Immediately, the golem opened his eyes and looked at the 3 men wonderingly. On the way home, the Maharal said to the golem, "Know that we have created you so that you may protect the defenseless Jews against their enemies." Although the golem could not speak, for the power of speech is God's alone to give, he nonetheless understood what Maharal had said to him. The Maharal ordered the golem to guard the ghetto of Prague like the apple of his eye, to roam all of its streets at night, and to be on the lookout against those who might wish to do evil to the Jews. And the golem did so. The golem of Prague. Foreseeing life is but a motion of limbs, the beginning whereof is in some principal part within. Why may we not say that all automata, engineers that move themselves by springs and wheels as doth a watch, have an artificial life? For what is the heart but a spring, and the nerves but so many strings, and the joints but so many wheels, giving motion to the whole body, such as was intended by the artificer? Hobbes, Leviathan. I prefer Calvin. How's it going, Lucy? Have you become the crypto wizard extraordinaire yet? I think we're about to meet God or become God. A lot happened. The president, CEO, king of the universe, Warren Clinton Bush, got assassinated in a bloody coup staged by the Coke Jobs dynasty. A lot's been happening. What do I do now? Examine left image. The fuck? These symbols look familiar somehow, though it appears to be a computer screen. These runes glow and affect you with an almost supernatural power. Oh my god, it's turning into Elden Ring. Any sufficiently advanced power is indistinguishable from magic, so they say. Yeah, that was Arthur C. Clarke. What's up with that? I can't talk to them now. Ooh. In my inventory? This reminds me of the elf. Some sort of occult symbol? I feel like I've seen it before. Wait, isn't that the symbol there? Oh, I forgot I even had that in my inventory. Hold on. Remember the one with the symbol on the face? Yeah. Hold on, I want to see what the right image is first. What the fuck? Death is the path to life. There's a small perforation embedded in the roots. Where have I seen that hole before? Oh my god. It's a glory hole. Erd tree? Yeah, is this turning into Elden Ring? Was this developed by FromSoft? Is this the new Elden Ring DLC? Nothing happens. A dead tree. Interesting that a subterranean root system is included in the artwork. Stick your poker in it. Fuck. Something appears to go in the receptacle, but this is not it. Nah, it doesn't work. Blood? Do you want some blood? Ooh! The blood sample went in, but nothing happened. Seems we're on the right track at least. What about this blood? Do you like this blood? Oh, baby! Gertzel's blood worked. Blood of the prime mover, the creator, of course. That's one piece of this riddle solved. Alright. Good job, gang.
Of course. I recognize these symbols. They were imprinted onto Dr. Gertzel's first successful post-human prototypes.
My dick's in my inventory.
Mem, Tav. Together.
Well, yeah, that's why I went with the blood.
The symbols read Emet, or truth.
Alright. That's one piece of the riddle solved. What do I do now? Do I have to, like, change into Protege? Wait, what was that? What the fuck is a quantum EEG device? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna head to bed. Okay, good night, Aaron. Thanks for hanging out, man. Oh my god.
Jesus. What the hell is that? It looks like a giant neural. It's like the mind of God himself.
This has to be it.
I love this
The
game.
Garden of Forking Paths. We've done it.
Wait, so I'm supposed to be like God or Galactus now or something?
Yes! Protege is God!
All powerful?
You're supposed to be able to alter reality itself using your mind. Just focus on a vision of resetting the world to normalcy.
Normalcy? I don't even know what that even is. But, okay. Okay, I'm trying, but nothing's happening.
I don't understand. We did everything the right way, just as Gertzel said.
Dying's quite a rush. You should try it sometime.
Oh my god! Oh my god. King Warren Clinton Bush was behind his own assassination. Oh my god. Dolph Lundgren? No, that's Warren Clinton Bush, Electrica. The king / CEO of America and all of the known universe. Sybil's dad, the guy who died before. Oh my god. This is what he was all leading up to. Now he's gonna try and claim the powers of the garden for himself so he can become a god. We have to stop him. What the fuck? Sybil killed you?
Father? You died. General Walker poisoned you during the G8 toast.
You pegged it on Walker, huh? That old war-slinging cowboy was always an easy scapegoat, reliable in his insanity. Nice try, but a bogey. Carl, come on, you're an honest-to-Bogart detective. You must have cracked this case by now.
Coke Jobs is your biggest family rival, so that's the obvious suspect.
He killed himself? I mean, quite, that's the obvious answer, Teo, yeah. But, I just want to see what all the dialogue options are, because I'm always just interested to see those, but yeah, that's pretty clear.
All of the Neofeudal Council would have had motive to knock you off the throne, to usurp you, but nobody touched your chalice. No one but the Clinton Bushmen.
You're getting warm, brother. Keep running with that plotline.
The only other who has chain of command over Fulcrum personnel is Sybil. But your death was a curveball to her own agenda.
Oh, I need some popcorn.
The only plausible explanation is it was you. The king is his own kingslayer. You committed suicide by poisoning yourself.
Hole in one. You found the Maltese Falcon, detective. Unfortunately, you also found the Horus's talents. See, I knew I'd never convinced my upper
We were pawns in his sick game this whole time.
I also knew that a unanimous vote to release that ultimate power would never pass in the Neofeudal Council, because I would be the one in control and would start wiping my rivals off of the face of the planets one by one. A mental note, wipe rivals off of map later. I also had it for my CIA intelligence guys that Walker was planning a coup d'etat via all-out air assault and planted ground troops. Gotta give the guy credit, he knows how to put on a show. Now, I knew if I was mysteriously and publicly assassinated at the G8, Walker would immediately storm the fulcrum like the United States bombing an oil-rich Middle Eastern country.
Base.
Which would put all of the Council's heads of corporate state in dire and possibly deadly straits. In which case, they'd be swimming for the nearest lifeboat like rats on the Titanic. And if that meant unlocking the garden, then so be it. With your hated father dead, you will be happy to give the Council a bailout using your key. That is, Mr. Robot here, I suppose. Secret is, I had the poison tweaked. The nano deconstructor said to delay neural tissue breakdown to give me just enough time to remote download out of my dying body.
Into what?
Well, let's just say I'm post-geographical. I think Gertzel threw around the term discarnate. I'm a ghost in the machine, my friend. I'm one with the eye in the sky. See, I was there when Goetzel finished his masterwork, his personal Sistine Chapel. Beautiful, isn't it? But the little detail you all missed is that the key to the garden is separate from the throne of the garden. Goetzel resisted the idea, of course, knowing I'd be the one in the control seat, but 100 subjective years of transcranial neural torture will change a man's mind, even one as strong-willed as Goetzel. Your problem, my dear Sibs, is hubris. Runs in the family, I suppose. See, you thought you had a master plan airtight, but I've always been a step ahead. The eye of Horus sees all, darling. I know you don't believe me, but truly it pains me so to hear through a wiretap connection that my own daughter is plotting against me.
But how did you... The money. You buried a Trojan in the transfer.
You took the billions from me at the Oasis Country Club like you always do, taking Daddy's money.
That's fiat money, printed out of thin air by your banking cartel.
Details. It's the principle.
I mean, she's not wrong about the way, like, the U.S. controls its own debt in fiat currency.
Beloved baby, you were my scion, the next in line for the throne.
You never would have given it up. All you care about is yourself, your power, your dynasty.
You were my dynasty. You were my daughter, my flesh and blood. That's what a dynasty is. I could have given the world to you, Sybil, but now, as we say in politics, steps have been taken. Steps we can't untake. I guess that's the irony. I can alter reality itself, but I can't change you. It's just like my father always said when he was king. It's lonely at the top. Here, you can have front row seats to my new empire. You can watch my nation building.
No!
What's wrong with this picture? Oh yes, I need to be winning. Abracadabra. That's better.
Yes, he's basically flowy Electrica.
King Warren just...
Jesus Christ.
Annihilate the entire Coke Job Sky City.
Did you completely lose your marbles during that upload to the God computer? You just blew up an entire city full of people.
Oh my god, he's gone mad with power!
Of parallel reality wherein the Coke Job Stratoplex accidentally has a nuclear meltdown. So you see, according to causality, the explosion was always going to happen in its own timeline. I'm not liable for any loss of life or property. It's just a matter of risk management, see?
I really hate how, like, if quantum mechanics turns out to be real and there are multiverses and things of that nature, this is, like, definitely what it's gonna be like, basically. Like, I'm not liable for that. Different timeline.
Walker should have taken out city owners' insurance.
But you made the risk of meltdown 99.999%. You weighted the dice in your favor, ensuring the destruction of your rival.
You put your finger
family.
on the scale, you
It's
scumbag!
just nitpicking with technicalities.
The game is rigged!
Besides, this wouldn't be the first time the powerful have put their hand on the scale.
Isn't that immoral?
You do it all the time. By giving defective, evolutionary losers in the ghetto a chance to lead a healthy, productive life.
The Egalite Cooperative works to better the lives of all. You just destroyed thousands, maybe millions of lives to increase your own power.
Settle down, darling. You're overreacting now. Have you already forgotten that the Coke Jobs conducted a military strike against the Fulcrum and took the G8 hostage? That psycho General Walker declared war. It is the Coke Jobs military-industrial complex that was destroyed, after all. As I said, the Clinton-Bush dynasty under my leadership is the only thing that can bring stability and prosperity to the world. We are exceptional. We do not negotiate with terrorists like Walker.
You're insane! You've just destroyed the entire city-state of a major neo-feudal power. This could destabilize relations across the entire solar system. You might have just started World War IV.
And just as the Americans and Russians had mutually assured destruction during the Cold War, the Warren Doctrine will do them one better. Unilaterally assure destruction. Any attempt to countermand my agenda or subvert my authority will be met with immediate and total oblivion. It will be a new, peaceful, golden
Oh
age.
no. He's
I'm
become
sorry, the
Super
king is a
Hitler.
cruel mistress, but you know I am right. Power is all there is. Those with the gold make the rules. And Clinton Bush has a monopoly position on gold.
Yeah, World War III already happened,
One
Electrica.
thing, bitch. All that glitters ain't always gold.
Get him, protege!
The low city's trash speaks. Gertzel must have truly lost
Pull
his
out
mind
your-
with the key to the kingdom
pull
and
out
the
your
worthless
fucking
tin can
cat
like you.
and
Really, sir,
blast
all
him.
those city franken freaks and junkbots can ever amount to is nothing. Welfare queens at best, suckling at the high city teat for an energy handout or free housing. And the majority? Murderers, rapists, drug dealers, like this metal thug here. All you do by trying to help them is prolong their pointless, miserable lives of squalor.
That's a whole zip freighter full of fucking bullshit. My maker, Doc Gertzel, he master planned your blingy sky cribs, your chrome warriors, even your god cannon here. And when you got what you wanted, you dumped the mega genius in a landfill, called him a conspiracy nut, a terrorist. You ain't about shit, bitch. You just a scrub, jacking the swagger of giants. Use the Steve Jobs, leeching screen time and dollars
That's
off the
right.
techno genius of Wozniak.
Your jobs!
He's a Kanye West.
Yeah!
An phony, getting rich and
Oh my
shitting
God,
all over
so
the
incredibly
legacy of
based.
social conscious hip hop like Public Enemy. You take people who make a difference, flock them over, and make a buck. Ha! Dog, you know what the funniest shizzle is?
God, I love this game so
used
much.
to thought getting the glitz and the bling and ICs in my dope crystal sky crib and a fly-ass pop star diva bay was the life. $6 billion baller. Ha ha. Now I see what this Hightown phony shit is about.
I love the
Fuck
Kanye
that
call
shit.
out.
That was all flacking, wishy-washy, bullshit, imagination, dream shit. My pops was a flacking deadbeat. He was an asshole drug dealer with screws loose, narcissistic tendencies, all kind of other problems. But he was real. Realer than any of this fake-ass, shiny royal, discarbonated, soulless garbage.
Nice speech for a defective product, prototype J13916. What are you going to do about it, boy?
I'm do.
Hey, you don't get to call him that. I'm pretty sure that's racist.
Get ready, yo. Cause shit's about to get real.
I'm like 40% sure that he's meant to be black. Yes! Turn him gay! Do it, protege!
How is this possible?
Princess, Carl, you guys better bail. I don't know how long.
Protege, no!
Optimus Prime.
Don't
will
sacrifice
be
yourself.
coming back. Motherfucking Megatron here.
No, we're not leaving you, Proto.
Jobs.
We can't leave you behind, kid.
Go on, Carl.
You're the best
Go
partner
get
I ever
your
had.
Beeps back. Live free or die hard. You flacking pole.
Die Hard reference.
God damn it, you little punk. Thank you, kid.
We're coming back for you, Proto. Maybe not in this time or this reality, but a princess always repays her debts.
Oh, and Carl,
Yeah?
you owe me a cigarette, bitch.
Also, Carl, I give you the pass.
I am the master of the universe. I win. I always win.
Oh my god!
What's happening?
I don't know. The elevator just locked up all of a sudden.
Nothing's happening. The interface is malfunctioning.
Why are we on this floor?
I've got no idea. It's like the control's been overridden.
Uh-oh.
Princess Sybil?
Help us! The coke jobs have taken over the fulcrum.
Princess Sybil.
Shock, this is a 10 out of 10 game. I told you, Electrica, like, I've been saying how good this is. I mostly wanted to play this game out of curiosity at first, because I was curious about how insane it looked. But I thought I'd probably give up pretty quickly, because it'd be like a bad point-and-click adventure game, but the more I played it, I'm like, this is one of the best goddamn games I've ever played. It's like a real Bug Snacks type situation, where the writing is actually so good that it's like, no, actually, this game is genius. This game is incredible. I love it.
For conspiring against King Warren Clinton Bush, CEO of the Clinton Bush corporate states, and against the Neofeud
It was
Council.
frame up!
This is insanity.
He
They're also charged
assassinated
with war
himself!
crimes in violation of the Geneva Convention. These include the use of nuclear weapons against civilian populations, an unwarranted slaughter of millions, and the destruction of the coke job Stratoplex, and resulting collateral damage.
The destruction of the coke job Sky City was orchestrated by King Warren using the reality shaping device. He openly admitted it.
He has made an official statement to investigators naming you as the suspect. There is a preponderance of the evidence, including emails and security footage.
My father has the Garden of Forking Paths. He can manufacture all the evidence he wants with a mere thought.
Please come with us, Princess.
No!
She's not going anywhere with you.
Your ammunition is ineffective against our universal reconstructors.
Carl, it's no use. We can't win this battle.
Come with us now. It's for you.
This is Carbon.
It seems that defective of yours disrupted my synaptic connection with the garden shortly before I tore him apart atom from atom.
Serves you right, you inhuman slime. Without your quantum magic wand, your all-powerful Wizard of Oz image turns out to be a shriveled little man behind the curtain.
Yeah, you tell him,
Once
Carl!
the rest of the Neofeudal Roundtable senses your weakness, they'll erase your digital existence like a private email server full of dirty laundry. You're finished.
Strong words for a failed detective, a failed husband, your poor wife.
Don't you dare bring my dead wife into this.
You don't know
I think
shit
she's
about
dead.
Oh,
I can't
but
remember. I
do,
don't know if they
Carl.
mentioned that in the
I am
story.
police, the FBI, the CIA, remember? Got your case file here. You've led quite an interesting life.
God damn it. I love how I'm just like, I was just joking about that because at the start of the game you're a social worker. I was like, I'm a renegade cop that got kicked off the force for being too much of a loose cannon. No, that's literally my character.
Call Carbon. One wife, one dependent, divorced.
Don't you talk about my family, you son of a bitch!
Or what? Are you going to arrest me? Punch me in the face? You're right, though. I won't talk about it. A picture is worth 1,000 words.
This way.
Oh my god. Is that my wife and child? No! That's my bitch ex-wife! Jewel! That fucking whore! She took everything from me in the divorce! You bitch! That's my son, Johnny. He's so ugly. Why is my kid so ugly? Throw the blood on her. Probably not a good idea. Oh my god. My ugly child.
Jewel.
My
Hello?
bitch ex-wife.
Jewel, it's Carl.
I thought you were dead. She doesn't appear to understand you. Why can't she hear me?
Johnny! Hey, Johnny! It's Daddy! Jewel? Johnny?
What have you done to my family?
Hey! Jewel! Johnny! Hey! It's Carl! It's Daddy!
They've been injected with the coronavirus vaccine, haven't they?
And I'm scared.
It's made them autistic and gay.
I'm not sure,
and
baby.
they lost their
Policeman
memory.
just said he had a few questions. I don't understand.
I want to go home.
The woke virus got to my
sorry,
son.
Baby. It'll be all right. We'll get out of here soon. Don't you worry.
Jewel, it's me. I'm right here. I'm gonna get you guys out of here. Don't worry. Why can't they hear me? What have you done to them, you piece of shit?
I haven't done anything yet. This cell is probably an improvement to their prior living conditions, actually.
Let them go. I'll kill you. I swear to Jobs, I'll...
Oh, settle down, Carl. We're in High City now. No more barbarism. Let's have a civilized talk. Tell me, Carl, did you start cheating on your wife before or after you started shooting up the narcotics you were confiscating for the DEA?
God damn it, I'm
Shut
so
up.
cool.
That's a lie. I never...
Your email
I'm
and
so
text
fucking
messages say
badass.
different. I've got a family picture here. Neo Waikiki. My.
I see as well from our surveillance of you, Carl, that you also have a huge cock. Care to comment on that?
Got a beautiful wife and a cute kid.
How did you get that picture?
To my superhero hubby. Love, Jewel. Wow, Carl, you were a lucky man. Too bad you had to screw it all up.
You take my bitch ex-wife's name out of your mouth. I'm gonna Will Smith you.
Martin, starting the media fiasco.
Patron Martin?
I was under direct orders to shoot. I was framed, crucified.
But you pulled the trigger. You screwed up. Own up, Carl. Patron Martin, say his name.
Oh my god.
I screwed up.
You were fired from CPD. Now Jewel and Johnny are living in Dickinson's slum, barely getting by on food stamps. No health care for Johnny's multiple sclerosis.
I tried. I gave them all the savings, the pension. We sold our little one bedroom. I moved into a leaking flat in the slum. She wouldn't even talk to me. Got a job at Senian Services, but that was barely enough to live on soyman noodles. I gave them everything.
Wasn't enough though, was it, Carl? You just couldn't make it as a provider. You're a failure as a husband, as a father, defective, an error. As failed as that rusty old arm of yours. Useless as this pitiful, half-baked egalite plot.
I screwed up. I screwed it all up. I'm so sorry.
I'll tell you what, Carl. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. Help your family out. Give them the American dream. No, the neo-feudal dream. Your wife can live in High City, in the jeweled home of her choice. Johnny's illnesses can be wiped clean with Nanomet Tech. You can go to the best schools, be an architect, whatever he wants.
You can do that?
Of course I can. That's how neo-feudalism works. As long as you help me remain in power.
What do you want from me?
I just need you to take their place in a cell. Simple as that. Just do your hard time in Islam. I read you grew up Catholic. Just call it
Just go to
penance
jail
for your
for
sins.
me.
Reconciliation.
That's all? And my family is taken care of?
Absolutely. That's the deal. After all, you put your family through.
Don't do
you owe
it,
to
Carl!
them?
I'd be betraying Sybil, her revolution.
My daughter's liberal fantasies were doomed.
Did they somehow get the bad ending? I don't know if this game even has endings, Electrica.
To failure from the start. She is in my custody now and cannot help you. If you attempt to speak to her, the deal is off.
Can I at least speak to my wife and son first?
Unfortunately, that's not possible. Right now, they have no idea what has transpired, and if they get wind of what has transpired here, they will have to be eliminated.
Okay, I need to think.
We don't have time, Carl. This has to happen now. As you said, my rivals will be coming for me. So, deal or no deal?
Can I save? Okay. What do you think I should do, chat? I feel like if I agree and enter the prison cell, that's the bad ending. Fuck, I should have saved before all this. Refuse the deal for sure. Yeah, I was figuring we'd do that. I wish I could have saved before this. Like a little bit before this, so it would be easier. Fuck, I should have done that before. Oh well, refuse the deal. I guess I can always look, maybe there are other endings on YouTube, I don't know, but we'll refuse the deal. I guess I can just play back to that point, like myself off stream, and then just like save right before it if we want to do a different ending next time, but I'll refuse the deal.
Never. You're a master manipulator and you're just using my family to move me like a chess piece on your board. Well, I won't be the pawn of a king anymore.
That's right!
Carl, I'm disappointed. An idealistic hero wannabe to the bitter end. Fine. If you want to martyr yourself and your family for some imaginary greater good, so be it.
It's over, Carl. At least
it also might have, it also could be that was gonna happen either way. Like, if we agreed to yes, do it, it might have also just had, like, Warren Clinton Bush going, haha, like, psych? You thought that was real, you fucking idiot? No, I won't do that. Why would I cure your son of his multiple sclerosis or help your bitch ex-wife out? Like, fuck you. And then you just get knocked out and taken to this room either way, you know?
Bull and Johnny will have a chance. There's some solace in that. Irony is, I put dozens of slumbot kids and chimera junkies in prisons just like this one to meet an arrest quota, climbing the CPD ladder. I barely gave it a second thought, slapping the electrostatic cuffs on some minority species kid in a hoodie. Poetic justice is funny like that. I wonder if Dr. Gertzel spent the last of his Golem Project days chained up in a cell like this one. I suppose King Warren will keep me on ice down here indefinitely, an asset awaiting liquidation. Still, one piece of the jigsaw that doesn't add up. Why would Warren even bother keeping me around? If he has Sybil in custody, the Coke job's entire flying Pentagon a radioactive wreck. Unless I'm being saved as some sort of bargaining chip. To bargain with who? Hey, what was that?
What the hell is that? Alright, I guess I'll just save now. I'll make America Moment 3. CCTV looks like it's going schizophrenic. Or am I the one losing my head? Maybe the tech is bugged. You know, for a multi-quadrillion-dollar corporate state empire, Clinton Bush seems to be really cheapskating on their infrastructure. Jackbox? We could stop here and play some Jackbox now, potentially, if you want. This would also be like a good stopping point for now. Man, this game just keeps getting better and better. I feel like every time we play it, I like it more. How long left of this game? No idea, Electrica. I'd play if we switched. We're at the halfway point. Oh, wait, are you being serious, Teo? Do you know that? Or are you just guessing? I would, if this is only the halfway point, like, I will play the rest of it. Oh, you're just trolling. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know how long this game is, Electrica. Like, I don't know where the story's going or how it's gonna end. This could go for another, like, 3 hours. It feels like the end, but like I said, this could also go for a while. Even if this is, like, the end of the game, like I said, considering how many cutscenes there are of the characters, like, reading, like, talking and stuff, this will probably take a while to beat. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna beat it tonight. That's why I was like, we could play some Jackbox now, because, like, I guess, like, last time, we might be able to get some people to join who are just in the category. We are almost at the end, kinda. I feel like this is the final chapter, right? Did you just look up if we're almost kind of at the end, Electrica, or are you just saying, yeah, that's what you're saying? Because, yeah, I assume this is... Oh, you did? All right. I mean, how close to the end are we? Like, if the story, like, goes for another 10 minutes, then I'll just keep playing it and beat it tonight. But if it's, like, a whole nother sort of section of stuff to do, like, you know, a whole area and everything with characters to talk to and a puzzle to figure out, I might save that for next time, because it's, if we were to finish it today, it'll be a 2 more hours situation. Okay, well, we'll play some Jackbox then, and we'll save it for next time we play this. Because, like, I don't want to do a 7-hour stream. I don't want to do a 7-hour stream, and it's like, this is a good stopping point then, because then we still have a nice chunk to do to finish it off. But, yeah, we can play some Jackbox. I feel like there's at least a whole stream's worth left for sure. This game wouldn't end. Oh yeah, no, I didn't think so. That's why Sunday I said that it was quite likely that that choice they gave us before was kind of a meaningless fate choice. You know, like if you'd said yes, I'll do that, they would have just knocked you unconscious and then gone like, ha ha ha, we're not gonna do that. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Because this just feels like the next logical direction for the story to go. But yeah, I'll just save, and then that's good. I'm glad there's even more to the story. Like 2 hours more is great. I'm psyched about that. But yeah, may as well save that for next time. Then we can get another stream out of that. And also, yeah, it's like I'd rather have 2 more hours left than keep playing it now for a bit and then have 45 minutes left next time we play it. Alright, let me just double save again, and then I will boot up Jackbox. What Jackbox game do you guys want to play? In the meantime, let me put on Rat Taxi. Hey, Paddle Snake, how's it going? Did you just get here? We just got done playing the Neil Breen game. It's a point-and-click adventure game, but it's so good, Rattlesnake. It's called Neofeud. It was made by one very mentally ill person. You need... Yeah, let's not do... We won't do MVC. What's a good... Do you guys want to do, like, Fibbage or Blather or Quiplash? Surely Abrenius? Neofeud is fucking amazing, Tora. We've been playing more Neofeud. The game is so good. It's like a very left-wing version of Alex Jones, who's instead of being a trans chaser, is a trans woman, made like a weird, insane future dystopia cyberpunk point-and-click adventure game. It was so awesome. Maybe a Blather round? Yeah, we can play some Blather. What pack was that? Seven? Alright, let's do that then. We need to play Fibbage enough about you at some point where we make up lies about ourselves and other players. Oh, like that British TV show, Lie to Me, with David Mitchell. That would be fun. Do that. Turn off Rat Taxi. Alright, there we go. Also, the game is loud. Yeah, it was a bit louder than normal because the audio was quiet in Neofeud before. That's why I just turned it down a bit then. Is that better? Too wide. Let me fix that. But yeah, you want to play, Tora? There we go. Tora's here? Yeah, post it in chat. There's literally a message from Tora, like, directly above you, Electrica. Look. Alright, let me just change the stream category. But yeah, I love... Neofeud is really cheap. I think it's a couple of dollars. It is so good. The writing is so interesting, but also funny and completely deranged. Alright, let me change to Jackbox. Alright, there we go. Less expensive than Goodbye, Boring, High. Yeah, I'm actually blown away by how, considering how much a lot of them suck, like Goodbye, Volcano High, I'm actually like, I mean, Electrica, you were saying it was a 10 out of 10 game before. Like, I'm actually insanely blown away by how good the writing is. Like, it's really goofy and overly sincere and moralizing, like a Neil Breen movie. But it's, like, so passionate and interesting and weird. I love it. Alright, let's start. Yeah, good old Goodbye Snoot game. Alright, let me just quickly blank the screen while I, set it up. Goodbye Volcano High was honestly the worst game I've ever seen played. It wasn't even a game. Yeah, it's really funny that, like, the troll thing of it, Snoot Game, is actually just a better game overall by every metric. It's like when the dumb parody game they made to spite you is better than your game. You really boned up. Goodbye boring highs and nothing game that costs way too much. I agree. Alright, you guys can join now. The whole alt-right thing. Well, yeah, that part's fucking weird. I know there's that element of it too. Gremlin. Goddamn. This guys behind Snoot are also making a sequel to rub it in the dev's face, and it's mad funny because the dev team rages about it publicly. That's pretty hilarious. I do like that. That's pretty fun. All right, let's play.
Welcome to Blather Round. The last time I had this much fun, I raised a sea otter in my bathtub.
This is the one that Vexel had like a meltdown about, right?
You'll describe it to everyone else with sentences like this one. Now, you can change some of these words, but your options are very limited.
Right, okay.
Everyone else
Yeah, okay, I thought so. Yeah, that was pretty hilarious.
You make more elaborate sentences.
It's just like, none of you are guessing musician! This fucking mic is clipping.
Be fast to win big. And teamwork is rewarded.
Alright, does everybody know how to play? Oh, I guess the tutorial's nearly done. I was gonna say I could skip it, but whatever.
Round 1. Pick a prompt. Just one per person. Don't be greedy. If you pick a harder prompt, you'll get more points if someone guesses it right.
Whatever, I don't know how I'm supposed to signal this one. It's just insane, but let's just see if I can somehow figure it out. Probably not.
Now you're going to craft a sentence that describes your prompt.
One of my prompts was Death of a Salesman. I've figured out some, like, pretty weird ones, Tora, but I always just pick the hardest one for the fun of it. But this one is, yeah.
You can always change your mind.
This one's...
Just tap the word again to take it out.
Okay, it's... Okay. All right. I think I think I made a pretty good job. Like I was able to do an okay way of communicating that.
Presenter.
I might still be fucked, but
Category is person.
it'll be interesting to see. They're yummy beast.
Use your device to submit your guesses. That means everyone in the audience too.
Legoshi.
In the meantime, the presenter will write another sentence.
Cotton candy.
Tony the Tiger. They eat the guy.
What? Vor cereal?
Vor.
Vor cereal.
Little baby ice cream. Anaconda.
Oh,
They're a lot like Tony the Tiger.
When the presenter uses your guess
Little
in a
Shop of
sentence,
Horrors?
you
Call that
get
like
points
gummy
for being
snake?
helpful.
Apple Jacks.
Gummy snake.
Trees.
Oh,
They're so cheesy.
fucking.
Aw, look how little that sentence is. I love him.
Boom!
Slam dunk.
Okay. Sorry, that took me a hot minute to figure out. There's like a lot of food animal related mascots.
Everyone.
I should have gone in with a lot like Tony the Tiger, because he's like the pot-bellied meth addict version of Tony the Tiger. But yeah, when he said they're so cheesy, I figured it out.
It's a story about a soft, lonely womanhood character.
Off you go.
I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Little Women.
You're
Little Women.
kind of in the right direction.
Jean Dielman.
Well, sort
Pride and
of.
Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice.
Assenment.
You can always hit skip to get a new sentence with new.
Poor Things. Beauty and the Beast. Handmaid's Tale.
Wuthering Heights.
Hmm. Oh, actually,
Annihilation.
that might work.
It's a lot like Pride and Prejudice. Jane Eyre.
Cinderella. Her.
Whoa. A comedic personality.
We all got
Prejudice
together and
and
decided.
zombies.
We love that sentence. Time is ticking. Hurry, hurry.
Hercules.
It's the same kind of movie as Pride and Prejudice. Broad City.
I've given you more clues. Broad City.
Time is almost up.
Close. Sex and the City.
Oh, the first time nobody gets it right is a doozy.
Yeah.
If you think the presenter did a good job anyway, hit my bad.
It's a
on your
lot.
device.
I was pretty accurate there.
The category is person. Some of my favorite people.
What
are
the
person.
fuck, Shark? What? I think I did a pretty good job of abstractly describing the fucking Bridget Jones's Diary. You done goofed that? Well, I'm sorry you're all retarded.
5-0. They appreciate the child. Mouse Detective.
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
Stuart Little.
Oops.
Lilo and Stick H.
Jerry.
Lilo and Stick.
Oh wait, that's not how you spell it either. More famous. Okay.
They're more famous than
Lilo and Stick. I forgot the second T.
Lilo and Stitch.
He's so cherished.
So cherished?
A mini sentence for maximum impact.
Oh, Winnie the Pooh.
Gantu.
Well done, Teo.
I better put on a bib because y'all are getting success everywhere. The category is Thing.
It's a little tangy coon thing.
Here we go.
Boom!
Speed Demon.
Cheetah? How am I a cheetah?
Congratulations! You
I've
have
been
inferred
to
meaning from
America.
words arranged in
Bugles?
a
They're
particular structure.
they're a type of snack.
The category is thing.
I'm sorry, I'm a genius. What do you want? How the fuck would I have? How the
That's a
fuck
nice
would I have
house
even
of worship
cheated
thing.
that?
Let's do this.
Church. Mosque.
God.
Synagogue.
Gospel.
Shaolin Temple. Jeffrey Epstein's House of Children. Marriage.
It is the house of worship object.
Orphanage.
Prayer.
Cross.
Altar.
Cross.
It's kinda similar to cross.
Cult of the Lamb. Holy Grail.
Talk about festive.
What a sweet little sentence. So small, so cute.
Rosary.
Christmas tree. Rosary.
Easter.
Pearl necklace. Similar to Star of David.
It's kinda similar to Star of David.
Huh.
Time is running out. Submit more.
Wishing star.
Oh, menorah. Good one, Teo. I totally forgot that was a word.
Now we're talking. Let's do another 100 of these to celebrate.
What's menorah? It's like a thing from Judaism. Electrica.
You're the last presenter this round. The category is story.
It's a story about a not person.
Off you go.
Adam and Steve.
Her.
Adam and Steve.
Shelley.
Casper.
And a cruel villain. Rita.
Frankenstein.
Malcolm X.
American Psycho.
Scooby.
It's kinda similar to The Invisible Man.
The Princess and the Frog. Hollow Man.
Saw X.
Huh.
Wool. A sci-fi film.
We can all agree. We loved that sentence.
Wally. Alien.
Alien.
Lost in Space.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
It has the same vibe as Alien.
Aliens. Moon.
Predator.
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 Get your guesses in before this thing wraps up.
Starship Troopers. I can't spell Predator.
Hates the
hero
chemical.
hates the chemical.
Predator.
Briganti.
Aliens versus
It's
Predators.
almost over. Keep guessing.
Flubber.
Roger Rabbit.
Huh.
Superman.
Oh,
Oops,
the thing.
you
That's not a
failed.
similar vibe to The
Time to
Invisible
check in on
Man.
the
I guess
scores.
that's you were trying to say it was a sci-fi film.
Just so you
But that was
know,
coloring
I
my
calculated
thinking of
all
it.
this by hand.
That's okay, Electrica. That was a hard one. Just like Bridget Jones's Diary was.
Are doubled.
Like, I thought the Pride and Prejudice thing might
Here
clue
we
you
go
in,
again.
but I guess
Pick a
none of you
beautiful
have
prompt.
seen those movies to, like, know that
Pro tip:
it's
if you don't
fucking
know what
a
one of the prompts
reference
is,
to that.
Maybe don't pick it.
I thought Bugles was gonna be so hard. Luckily, I'm really smart, Teo. I've seen the fuck
Write a
out of
sentence
Bridget
to
Jones, you
describe
fuck.
your
Well, I
new
guess
problem.
you're just dumb, Tora.
If you really want to fine tune, tap individual words in your sentence and change them.
Let's see. All right, this one is also tricky. I might be able
Time
to
is
do it.
ticking. Hurry, hurry. It's your turn. You're guessing a person. Ooh, tricky. It could be anyone.
They're a fictional human.
Well, that narrows it
Let's
down.
get the presentation started.
Jesus.
Miles Davis.
Bill Clinton. Spider-Man.
They take an interest in the crime.
Peter Pan.
Epstein.
Batman.
Alex Jones. They would be friends with Batman. Sherlock.
Killer Croc.
Superman.
Sherlock Holmes. Joker. Dr. Watson.
The Question.
He's so egotistical.
Ooh.
They're a lot like Sherlock.
What a fabulous sentence you've
The
made.
Punisher.
X.
Curious Train?
Known for the Curious Train.
No idea what you mean by that.
They're in the same genre as Sherlock Holmes.
Time is running out.
Oh,
Time to take some big swings.
wait.
And they discover the murder.
How do you spell his name? Ah! Saved your ass again, Tora. Wait, did I save? Was it last time or was that for Teo? I can't remember. Okay.
Long-winded and long-winnered.
I got there eventually.
The category is
At first I was like, what the fuck? Like, I don't remember a fucking Ryan Johnson movie where
They're a cute, small creature.
Daniel Craig's on a train.
Batman.
And then I went, no, wait. No, I'm thinking of a different weird fictional detective.
Gremlin.
Gremlin.
Mighty Mouse.
They take an interest in the thinking.
Stuart Little.
Baby Yoda.
Pinky and the Brain.
Green. Gray matter. The brain.
Pinky's the dumb one.
Pinky.
The brain is the smart one.
They're taller than Stuart Little.
Lisa Simpson. No, you fool shark. Pinky has all the good.
He's so chipper.
Ideas.
Why, that sentence could fit in the palm
Detective
of
Conan.
my hand.
Detective Pikachu.
Chipper.
Pikachu.
Scooby-Doo. Sherlock Mouse.
You haven't got long left.
Great Mouse Detective.
Sherlock Hound.
Sherlock Hound. Give us something else Sunday. I'm grasping here.
Oh, time is ticking. Hurry, hurry.
Scooby-Doo and your
Scooby-Doo to your
dad.
dad.
Well played, Tora. What was it? Hey, thank you for the follow. Keep
You'll get him
gaming with
next time,
Colby.
Tiger. And if you don't, you'll cease to be my tiger.
Oh, Curious George. That explains. I never watched that fucking
But what
thing.
is aware? You're guessing a place.
A not
It's a
young,
not
disgusting
disgusting
place.
place.
Here we
Got
go.
it. New York.
New York.
Paris. Arrakis. New York.
Girls' bathroom. Japan.
London.
Adelaide.
Sydney.
The presenter needs to do something.
Bendigo.
You
It's where
notice
you
the
notice
bean? Oh yeah, I have that from a sponsored stream I did for them a while ago, Colby. Totally forgot it was there. It's nothing like Adelaide, a gay bar, and a food
It's
shop.
nothing like Adelaide. Gay
With all
bar,
this information,
and
we'll
food shop.
surely be able to crack the code. So much
So much
meal.
Did you know that typing guesses is totally free? No hidden fees. Just
Oh, Red Lobster. Clever.
you should seriously think about publishing that.
If we go again, not this one. Why? What's wrong with this one? I like this
Category is
one.
Place. You've all been places.
But yeah, we can play a
It should
different
be
game if you
easy.
want. They were giving me. No, I forgot you can skip prompts. Yeah, you can. I often skip them if
It's
they
an
give me
impressive
shit
place.
ones.
Here we go again.
Shark's bedroom. Shark's mouth.
Machu Picchu.
The land before time. Narnia.
Mars.
It's where you ride up the metropolis.
America.
Taj Mahal.
Chicago.
Burj Khalifa.
It's a lot like Chicago.
Boston. New York.
Chicago. Boston. God.
It's more specific than New York.
I feel
Los
like you guys
Angeles.
should be able to get this. Come on.
St. Louis.
Boston.
Yeah, Manhattan, warm. Keep
Detroit.
thinking.
Seattle.
Minnesota.
More specific.
Brooklyn.
There we go. Shark, you can't speak. I know, I shouldn't have done that. That's my bad. I kind of cheated there.
The category is.
I should have just let you do that yourselves. I don't know why I started talking.
And so it begins.
That's the
It has the
gizmo.
gizmo.
Chicken.
Triangle.
Streamer privilege.
Spiral.
Ah.
Helix.
BB-8.
Dildo.
Spirograph.
Dildo.
Slinky.
Rabbit.
It's nothing like Spiral.
iPhone.
Talk about fractured.
Oh, what a tasty
Fractal.
sentence.
iPad.
Puzzle.
I don't know what this one is.
It's kinda similar to puzzle.
Kaleidoscope.
Sudoku.
Puzzle piece.
Kaleido.
Jenga.
It's the kid-friendly version of puzzle.
That sentence is a 3-course meal.
Lego.
Kid friendly? What?
Oh, fragment.
Shape box.
Okay. Woo! Saved your ass, Electrica.
I respect you and I love you.
Yeah, I don't even know why I cheated then before saying that. Like,
Time for the
I
final
do well enough in
presentation.
this game
The
already.
category is person.
Person.
Here we go.
They are celebrated for the racing.
Batman.
Bill Clinton.
They're so chlorinated. Andretti.
Michael Schumacher.
What's his name?
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Damn it! Ah, you beat me to it! Sunday. I was just typing that. I was like, wait, what's his first name? I was trying to think of it. I should have just typed, I should have just pressed Phelps and, like, entered Phelps. That might have got it. Well done.
Time for the grand reveal.
Who wrote Michael?
It gives me great pleasure to announce the winner is... I knew you could do it. Thanks for playing.
That was fun.
Now it's time for my dinner.
Shark
A
cheated,
very
though.
thick
Do you want to
lasagna
play again,
full of
then,
noodles.
Tora? Yeah, who says cheaters never prosper? Shark cheated. I spoke out loud towards the very end of my one. I didn't actually tell them what it was, but I kind of semi-emphasized a clue that I had already posted on screen. I didn't really see... I mean, was it cheating when Vexel was having a fucking meltdown about that shit? Like, I don't know. That's why I thought I was kind of in a gray area with it. No, because they didn't get it? Wait, so the only thing that makes it not cheating is that Vexel failed? To be fair, Vexel's mic made him unintelligible. Yeah, it was hilarious. I love that clip now. Exactly. Okay, well, I'm sorry for being too good. We can play again, though, if you want. Just want to do the same players, or does someone want to drop out? I'm down to try another game, too. Sorry, Shag, I was complaining of stream lag. I'd like to join it. Yeah, you can join the next game, Colby. If there's a free spot, I'll join. If you weren't wearing the Apple Pro, I'd go easy on you. Fine, I'll take it off. We're not playing the Cyberpunk game now anyway. I'll take off the Apple Vision Pro. Is that better? But yeah, you can join Jogo, because it sounds like a couple of people are going to go to bed. Colby wants to play, too. We can do another round of this, or we can play something else. What's in this pack? I don't know. I have a bunch of the different packs. Job is also fun. I've never played Job. I didn't really know what that one is. Have you tried Job? What's Job? Like, what does that involve? Yeah, like we could potentially play that. Hold on. It's all about taking other people's words and making stupid sentences with them. Do we have Job on this? Is that in a different pack? Because, yeah, like, I haven't played most of these games. It's in pack 8? I guess I can just quickly change to pack 8. I have that installed. Can you hear it? No, hold on. I have to add in audio. Champed is kind of fun. What's champed involved? We could try that. What's my audio source scene? There it is. Okay, there we go. Now the audio is picking up. All right. It's a drawing game. Well, we'll give whatever the fuck was in this pack a try, I guess, because I already have it open. Job. Drawings comes to life. Job. Use other people's words to score the job. Yeah, we can try that, I suppose. All right.
Shame you weren't here yesterday. We had a nacho bar.
The fuck? Lord. All right. Capture back on. There we go.
Check the content control section in the pause menu. As for me, this is as family friendly as I get.
It'll start by asking you questions. Try to use as many words as you can when you answer. No, I won't. I mean, isn't that just like gonna ruin the whole game?
Just twerking for the freaking.
Is that everyone? I guess we can just start. Oh, wait, Joe goes in. Who's Yazy? I don't know. Someone, I guess a viewer. Wait, can people type slurs in this one? I don't know. I haven't played it. I would recommend turning Twitch sign-in on, and yes.
You can join our esteemed board of directors in the audience by entering the room code at jackbox.tv.
Yeah, or we can just not play this game. Alright, I'm definitely not playing that. What was that other thing you mentioned? Champed? What the fuck was that? Alright, I'm not playing this shit. Fuck that. Why the fuck did you suggest that if you can write slurs in it? Jesus Christ. Better to be safe than end up on streamer fails. Yeah. What's one that won't be full of slurs that we can play? You can write slurs in Quiplash too. I mean, I just ban those people anyway. You can write. We can't write slurs in any Jackbox game. You can't just write slurs in Blather, for instance. But yeah, I suppose that is true to a certain extent. Because I thought you had Twitch sign-in on, which makes... Okay, what is your deal, man? Like, are you should I just ban you right now? What are you saying? Jesus Christ, man. You can definitely write slurs in Blather. Oh, yeah, I guess the other players, sorry. I was thinking of when it's your turn. I've seen it happen. Yeah. I guess we'll find the previous times, but still, I'm not really getting a great vibe from Colby. I think I'm just gonna end stream. That was fun, but, yeah. I don't really want to get banned. Let me find someone to raid. Who's live? Woodman's live. I'll just raid him. All right, good night, everybody.